Blah, blah, blah. Ooh. Hey, love music. Hideout for stream. Hideout to mean hello lucky bastard. You bastard. Right. Hi baby, did you get a good god sleep? Yeah, I got a god sleep. Good sleep. Dang, another barbaiters. Yeah. Hey, welcome back to the channel. BBX. Hey, welcome back to this channel, guys. So tonight we gonna chill out in Gundam, okay? So, ooh, Xiong. Look at that. So wait a bit, I am uploading a video. So, no, every time I posting a short, there always be a problem. Okay. Okay. Copyright no issues. It's suitability. Public. Publish. Okay. Okay, I think it's okay. So, let's continue. I was about to hit battle. Why? Why are you hitting bat right now? Still so far away. Still bat. Your bat is on 80 years old. There's a permanent bat for you. You didn't MLB or wings? No. Why? Why should I? I'm not using him anyway. Chechep. Hi, Chechep. So now using 3 double over Razor on Eternal Road. Oh my god. Very lesson. Unique accent. Have you watched Kamen Rider anime? Can't remember the first title, but it's question mark wants to be Kamen Rider title. It's 9 a.m. here. Don't sleep. Yeah, why do you sleep? Not 9 a.m. Putus-putus. Oh ya? Putus-putus gitu? Why? Where is the justice? Putus-putus kah? No, not this one. Stream. Soundtrack. This one, this one, this one. This one, this one. This one. Okay, let's repull. Which SR pilots to upgrade? Ooh, just this. I was enjoying the Gundam theme song. Is it copyright? No, it's not copyrighted. I was just checking my the video that I'm uploading to my channel right now. You can watch it. I uploaded a shorts video quite fast. It's only 2 minutes, so you can watch that. Maybe I'm on a quest to get the Bowman OR. It will be my first SSP unit. This thing is a monster in attack. I'm okay with UR being a defender unit, since SSR is the thing I wanted. Yeah. And that's the best thing, you know. Why? Because for a free-to-play players, the best thing you can do is to put a UR pilot on an SSP unit. So because the double or razor in the development diagram is so OP, you can literally put Setsuna durability on him, and he will get his supercharged EX ability on that SSP double or razor. I am also going to SSP that guy, most likely. If I ever SSP another unit, I will most likely SSP that guy. It's the same case as the Saikozaku. You know, the Saikozaku that I SSP is because there is no other unit and pilot combination that is so perfect like the Daryl and Saikozaku combination. So now there is another one, the Setsuna durability put on the double or razor attacker. That's gonna be insanely strong, you know. Glad I hold on my SSP until this moment. Yeah, true Rax ya. Os Ragnarok jarang copyright. Os Ragnarok gak ada yang copyright, cuman yang gue punya beda. Ini mah cuma tadi dimatiin gara-gara gue lagi nge-upload video. Itu doang. Maybe the double O alt unit got a level 60 buff on the map attack. Is that good or not? That is good. That is good. I am going to check that right now. I didn't realize his map weapon is a level 60 buff. Really? Really? Also trying to get UR freedom from PT. Oh yes, I have Setsuna attack UR Mikatsu. Yeah, that's nice. Who's gonna SSP? My Super Jinrai team has 3 Setsunas VV. Ho, that's nice. Well, it's SSR double O strong. The new tech with Ptolemy 2 is also gonna make the SSR double OR even stronger. This one. Let me show you. Let me check the double O. This guy. This guy is a monster. And it's an unstoppable. I literally can use this guy in my unstoppable team. You know, yesterday I made an unstoppable team. So look at this. This is level power 5000 at level 1, range 2 to 5 melee weapon. The higher your MP is, the greater weapon power increases. And because this is a Gundam in the Double O Racer series, so Setsuna durability can pilot this guy and get a supercharged EX. Yes, attack 10%. And when HP is 50% or above, increase own attack by another 10%. So this guy is insane. And then he can be used in all terrain. Oh, by the way, I'm having a really bad ulcer right now, so might talk slowly. Okay, so not gonna be get too excited. And then what is this? The ultimate, is it? Control Iron's Turbulence. This one, map weapon, is it? Level 60, pa? 20%. That's gonna go up to level 5. This one. Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh my god, this is insane. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be upgrading this ultimate unit. Let's go. Oh my god. Defense down level 6 AoE. Oh, I'm so gonna tell my friend. Because my friend, he's been complaining for a whole year that he got MLB double O series supporters. Okay, he never get any supporters other than the double O supporter, but he MLB that supporter. Okay. And he kept complaining that, you know, he doesn't have any supporter to use because the Double O series doesn't have any unit in it until now. And now we get all the good ones in one go. Oh, the new thing. What is that? Satisfied with my pulls. 300 got me 5 double OR, 4 wing, and 1 tall gaze. Oh, that's nice. Habis all in banner anime mending sisa diamond tabung buat Phoenix atau kumpulin apa banner akhir tahun? Terserah lu itu sih. I definitely gonna pull on the narrative series. Okay, when the narrative comes out, I definitely gonna go all out. So I need to save my diamonds from now on. Okay, does have a map weapons is if SSP? Who? The SSR double OR? Oh really? Let me see. I cannot check because I don't have him unlocked yet, so I cannot check in here. I need to open Sylvarian's account, but I'm too lazy to do that now. So I'm gonna check it out after I finish the story of the double O. Yes, tag? What tag? So is it more better for Setsuna durability between double O Racer UR MLB or SSP double O final racer? If you're talking about MLB UR, definitely put Setsuna durability on the double O racer UR MLB, okay? Because the UR MLB will always gonna be stronger than this SSP SSR unit. But if you are a free-to-play player and you don't have an MLB UR double O racer, then you better off go with the SSP SSR double O racer here. That your alt needs to transform to 5 frames though. The plane has the 5 frames. This one, really? Yes, but it's a green weapon. It's a green weapon, it's useless. It's a map weapon, defense down. It doesn't. Okay, you can check the development table though. What development table? Setsuna SR? What Setsuna SR? The new best SR. Really? Setsuna SR? I don't know. I haven't do the double O stories yet. This one? Are you sure? Is this even good? Oh, okay. Yeah, this one is great. He got MP3. MP by 3. MP up. Yeah, this one is great. Melee 833. Yeah, this is insane. This is a great pilot. I don't know if he gonna go supercharged straight away with only MP by 3, because this one only increase 5. Maybe he's gonna need to cast this twice. I don't know if the AI gonna do that, like cast the MP upskill twice. If he only gets 3 MP. Yeah. So yeah, this is really good pilot. I haven't checked. I haven't do the stage yet. Let's just do the double O story. Okay, sortie. Let's go. The one you buy from Scout? Yes, that one. Double REX doesn't want to show up. The wing loss we got 4 wing for 200 pro. Wow. I haven't seen the weapon yet. I thought the 5 range will be the debuff. It's bad, huh? No, the new ultimate unit is a map weapon debuffer. SSR double or razor need a lot of resource. What do you mean? Do you have recommendation for CPG right team for Master League? There are only 5 UR in there. Just put all of them. you cannot build any other Shippuden right team. The unit is very limited. Nice, I'm gonna SP this Hetsuna, Hesway, but it's worth the effort. Very worth it. Yeah, it's very worth it. When I was special unit ship, but I never get it. The ultimate unit Tron 9 will get that too. Yeah, you can build a 00 series team now. You know, there are a lot of good units there. But if only AU came together from the year without that. Was the UN forces around. Yeah, the celestial being is actually a terrorist. Try to unify the world. Twisted word. Yeah, I never knew the story of the double O. That was peacekeeping wars, ELOs, so independent army while they okay, another terrorist. Despite their supposed advocating application of internal peace, there are a force operation with a strong military mind. Okay. They use mobile suits for military. They also employ instruments. A sufficient person enforcing them into labor colonies. Seven in WR and out unit. Our SSR is the same as Barbados Lupus SSR, but I need one less SSR. No, it's not the same. The Lupus is still better. Was my dream 00 focus team. This will my mental is a master to every newcomer. Coba cek pada Sesuna SR Attacker deh, mantap kali kalau di SP Convert. Oh iya, baru aja ngomong. Baru aja tadi 5 menit lalu gorengan. Semua orang pada ngomong tadi. Iya, cuman gue belum ngecek soalnya belum juga beresin story. Bagaimana saya to get saved this way? Saji Crossroad, a civilian is one such person. Saji realizes his dream of working in the field of space, the bomber by Halo, so they will enter the Asian group Kataron and takes him away. Play to raid the colony and refuse the labor. The impression allows the pilot to wait for its time. I got Lupus Rex UR from my 47 free pulls. Is it good? Oh, you got really lucky then. Because if you got Lupus Rex UR, the unit is not that great. The best one is the pilot. You can use the pilot to pilot the Lupus Rex SSR. Transport is one after another by Elon's mobile suits. GN drives. Ooh, image translation of mobile suits.
さらに彼らはカタロン部隊の殲滅だけではなく
Barak Zinin. This is your favorite one. It's a Halevi. Then by what you are and observe. Okay. Luis Halevi. What is the releasing container? Why is the new automatic?
アローズは無人兵器オートマトだが
Hey, the longman infiltrates the colony. Who could that be?
オートマトンの投入によってコロニー内部は
Many double arrays are SR has the same case as lupus, where they need multiple SSR to be developed. Oh, okay. But if you're talking about multiple SSR to be developed, the most expensive one is Neo Zeon. Wow. Yes, the technical. I have a few to play, but I spend some money on packs that are less than $10. It's Michael. Run!
躊躇なく人
That's all the people and Saji finds me in mortal danger. Use your Diabel kick. Go, Sanji. Sanji Crossroad. Jubi Setsuna.
刹那 F 精鋭かつて国連軍との戦いで敗れた後も一人
変わってない。
Yes, because he's a terrorist. Look at his face. He's the face of a terrorist. Yeah, Connor, I wanted this.
刹那に導
Yeah,
か
no,
れ
it's a Tsunade.
刹那が施設の
We
ゲ
get
ー
to
ト
the
を
was Hanji sees this and Stanley sees him. Ooh. ATM loss. That's Exia. Exia repair. Gundam. Oh my god. That's the devil. The white devil. Saji, not Saji. Saji can cook, but Saji can only menyajikan the food. Yes. Yes, that's true. Come on. Extra repair.
破壊する。こんな行いをする貴様たちを。
I do all by myself. Go, Exia.
この俺が駆逐する。
He sucks. No one died.
捉えた。
Condition achieved.
ガンダムとはいえこ
I
れ
don't know, but from 5 years ago, you know, it's for an what? For an A head. So instead of a hole, we have a head now. An A head. Not an A hole. Go, Seravi. That's the singer, right? The singer group. Yeah, look at this. Unit skill and ultimate. Go.
俺たちのガンダムだ。
No, this is not the ultimate. Why? Why is he not using the ultimate? No. Yeah, you know, the AI for the Wing Gundam sucks. He could have just go in front, use map weapon, and finish everyone. Too bad. This is why. Whoever said that AI will take over the world, yeah, this is the AI who's going to take over the world. Okay, cannot even kill multiple enemies efficiently. And this is not the head. Yeah, there are a lot of different, terms. So now it's something quite different about you. You haven't changed a bit, same as you were then. That all. Saji is shocked to learn that his former neighbor is a member of Celestial Being. Huh? Have you always been a Gundam pilot? Where have you been? This is why your neighbor is always the most dangerous person. You don't even know that your neighbor is a terrorist. And then he cried. Ada fuck. I think I'm gonna buy for sure is 00 music pack. This is a Celestial Being movie. Yeah. I never watched the 00 movie, so I don't know their story. And oh my God, it's a long way to go. Let me just skip the story then. Yeah. Let's just skip the story. I'm gonna watch the story in my own time. Even though apparently I don't really have much time to, just sit down and enjoy watching movies. Zerabi, let's go. Go and sing. Zerabim. Then this one go to the front. And this is ta-da! Should I go here? Jeng jeng! I need to manually control the wing Gundam, otherwise he's just gonna be wasting his map weapon. Follow me too. Hello again, back to your seat. Hi, welcome back. Are you sure you are in the correct live stream? Because I'm a cat, and as we all know, a cat cannot do live stream. You see? Yeah, send out the 00. We're not done. There's no time. Oh, the old Gundam initiated. The twin drive system. Yeah. 00 isn't ready. Using the transarm. Okay. Let's see. The using transarm. Go! It's not good. Okay, with the transarm. Wake up, the old Gundam NXT are here. And so am I. Yes. Go! Double Gundam. Oh. Let me check the double O Gundam. Ching chang. Using WZEW. What is that?
00
Wing Zero Endless Waltz. Oh, okay. Remap weapons is so much fun. Ya. Tapi kucing ini kalau gacha 30 full isinya UR semua. Iya gimana dong? Kan kucingnya itu kan kucing yang itu tuh. Apa? Tangannya goyang-goyang itu.
これが
Jadi
俺たちの
narik hoki. Ini power of a Gundam. Bukan satu dari pasti. Ini masih seperti Gundam. Go. The Eternal of Double O introduced a new mechanic that makes me worried for some harder content. Ah, really? What is it? What is it? I don't know yet. Who is that? Good stats. In all G generation game series, Double O mission always pain in the buttocks because zillion amount enemies. Oh, wait. Isn't that perfect for you to actually use a map weapon then? Yeah, if you can get a free squad in, you can bring a Wing Gundam there. A Wing Gundam, a Double X, GP02A, you know, all the map weapon user. But Wing Gundam is the easiest one to do a map weapon. So there's a new mobile suit, the Double O Gundam, but it still does not possess the military might to oppose ALOS. Wang Liu Mei. Where to find the Gundam Meister, Hallelujah, who has been missing since the final battle 4 years ago. Hey, he got locked. Yeah. Day after battle, I have been holding him in prison for seditionists. They will plan a recovery mission to Hallelujah. Performance by an experienced Gundam Meister. Who is that? Ribbon Salma, who Wang Liu Mei Street. One who planted the intelligence. Position Alejandro Corner to see I don't remember all these names. Who are they? Yes, whereabouts to Celestial Wings. Hey. Oh, Marina. Everything of holding with to the same reason why is being helped. He finds himself face to face with Soma Harry. She is her face, or your dresses are where is his money? Gravity goes to while the human republic represented on them. Come on, lock on. Use your sniper. Informed Setsuna the money is being held there. Mission. Oh wait, I'm supposed to skip this. Why are you guys not reminding me? This is a rescue operation. Hey. Go, Double O Gundam. So yeah, like the first Double O part story, part 1, the Exia uses the GN drives, one of it at the back, and then now the Double O uses 2 GN drives, and so he becomes stronger. So on the part 3 of the Double O story, they're gonna use 3 GN drives, which is on the back and 2 on the shoulders. And after that, on the part 4, we're gonna see 4 GN drives, which is on 4 limbs. And then after that, on part 5, we're gonna see 5 GN drives, okay? And the name's gonna be Quadruple O Gundam. Quintuple O Gundam. Yeah. Story, I think they're gonna make that movie, you know, 5 years from now. Theory crafting at its best. Imagine a future challenge where we are restricted to SR units and below, no UR or SSR. Oh yeah, I've already mentioned that last year. Yeah, last year I said that, you know, in case, I think it was in my video about the units worth mentioning in the development diagram, all the units that are worth mentioning in the development diagram. Okay, I mentioned that there are some SR units that are really good. So I'm going to mention them in case in the future we're gonna get a stage where we can only use SR units. Okay. When it's on or keep it. Keep it. Probably next. I think he is sharp. We got too deep into the story. Forgot to skip. Yeah. I'm enjoying the story too much. I forgot to skip. Yeah, I'll come back. I'll fail. I mean, we have MS Igloo mission that forced us to use SR. Maybe that will release in 2007, so maybe 1 year from now. Whatever the extend Gundam X series, that will mean Gundam Triple X. Yeah, that's two. You know, we already have Gundam X, we have the Gundam Double X. So in the future, we're gonna get a Gundam Triple X. Okay, and then after that, the Gundam Quadruple X, and the Gundam Quintuple X, and then finally they go to the Crossbone Gundam, and the double Crossbone Gundam, and then the triple Crossbone Gundam. Okay, there's gonna be a pirate, a space pirate, okay, fighting on space. Oh my god, I want to watch that movie now. I mean, sometimes a story sounds so ridiculous that it becomes fun. It becomes fun to watch, you know. There are a couple of movies like that, you know. Like a movie so ridiculous that you actually become entertained when watching them. Yeah, let's go. The map arena art of this game was so good, very accurate. There is a random R unit, I think, with a crossbone tank. I think, huh? No, there's no other crossbone Vanguard tank, or maybe just a crossbone. Maybe if it's just a crossbone, I've never checked it. But a crossbone Vanguard only has one unit. Hey, Marina. That was funny. I mean, Gundam Crossbone was a pirate. Yeah. But now we have, you know, the Triple X Gundam with the Crossbone Gundam and the Triple Crossbone Gundam together sailing on space. It is the so bad it's so good movies. Yeah. Yeah, I recall when I was thinking more like an internal road. Gundam say Asadistan. Oh, I need to get my mind right in front of me. That new model, Mr. Bushido. It's the spirit boy. Yes, boy. Why are you calling me boy? Boy, no need for quantum brainwaves. Commencing defensive operation. The subject E57, Soma Friends. He said he gonna rescue Marie. Soma Paris that he thought it's Marie, but he's now fighting her. Now we wait, which one is faster? Crossbone getting an anime or Eternal release the story of Crossbone? Oh, Aizen SR, the Batara. Mr. Bushido is si Wibu. Oh ya, jangan megang anak kecil paman. Look at that. Marie, stop. It's me. Hallelujah. I'm super sorry. So yeah, the Bushido guy is delusional, but Hallelujah is more delusional. Yeah, come on. We need to weaken the a-holes first. Let's go. Wait.
逃がしはしない。
Let's see what can I do with the wing Gundam. Ta-da. Jing 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 jing. Wow, so satisfying. Let me go to the bottom here. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, if I move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the same. Okay, let's just hit here. Or should I hit here? Or should I hit here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's less. One less enemy. Let's just hit this one. Hatada! Now I can experience the feeling of having GP02A a long time ago. I kept saying back then nobody was pulling for the GP02A. I was the only one who was, saying you guys should pull this guy to make your life easier. I tried to pull GP02A but didn't get lucky. So yeah, I never experience clearing PvE that easily. It's an overload. What? Wait for the next story, don't skip. Okay, I'm happy I got all the double OE from playing next time. How happier in 1000. You really love double over, Rakskia. You've been waiting for a year to pull on this banner, so yeah. So I shouldn't skip the next story? Okay. I'm gonna read the next one. Wow, a sneak peek of Double O Gundam version. Is it gonna be a free unit just like the Axia Trans Arm? We get an Axia Trans Arm unit for free. Okay, what's the next story? I'm not supposed to skip this. Let's go. Alloy and Paris are separated from the front. The crash lands taking Paris with him. By knocking her out, he waits for her to regain consciousness. Yeah, see her away. Yes. Wait, what? Her past as Marie. Oh, okay. That's how it happened, how you came somewhat Paris. Maybe about a new personality in order to restore my senses. Serious survival because for human suits and with battle as a super soldier. Oh, lovely. Because someday I could finally see what you look like for the first time. Yeah, I'm actually talking to you face to face. I can't believe it myself. But I killed our companions from the incident. I didn't even rely on 2 hands. Kind of well, like we possibly do for you. Oh, you can do a lot. Then you're here with everything. I can see you with my other hand on that touch. I think I'm down here with you.
語らう二人だったが
Like just saying,
そこへ一機のモビルスーツ
but
が降り
it's
立
far more superior than
つ
in
連邦軍に席を置く彼はピーリスが言う
Oh, you're friendly lieutenant, celestial being. Well, no, very prophecy. I'm no longer so planted in me. You say your person was overwritten, this will did that to you. Never going to hand her over there. She goes with the web or a-holes. I'll use her as a super soldier. Ooh, thanks for the subscribe. Take 2 glass. Welcome to the stream. You're a member of the get caught up in conflict who stays with you.
そんなことはしません
Let that happen. Yes!
テロリストの言う
So
こと
please, I'll believe the words of terrorists. See,
打ってください
all the celestial beings are terrorists. They are the bad guys. Why is everyone?
ピーリスを
Why are we always watching the bad guys in every Gundam movies? You know, like the White Devil, Amurore, then Judao, and then these guys, and then Hero Yui, Operation Meteor. They are all terrorists. Jimmy, and then we swear that Maria is over it. We never will play war again.
いいんだ
That's enough.
承知した
Yeah, just shoot.
たった今
I'm ready to just die on the way. I'm not ready to do this to my superiors.
スミルノ相馬ピーリス対ガンダム戦だけに徴用しそれから私の中の相馬ピー
The fuck? What? Huh? Why? Hey, why? Why so random suddenly? What the hell?
生きてくれ
So, apparently in the Gundam universe, that is how easy it is to become a daughter of someone. Okay? What? Oh, it's my favorite series. I was preparing since late January when I started the game. Ah, nice. Then you get your wish, okay? The 00 series actually turns out to be really, really great. Happy it is. Why the SR00 can't do transarm? I don't know. No, it doesn't. So yeah, I wasted all the gems and forced myself to go to 200 in exchange for 00 Riser. It's a matter of perspective. Sir J wanted to adopt her. That was the story. Okay. That's why. I didn't know the whole story. You know, I only just saw just now that guy, you know, with the scar on his face, and then suddenly, without any warning, that's what happened. There's a J face each other.
周辺を
I started searching the area for Hallelujah.
そしてアレルヤと
Let's
マ
just
リ
skip.
は
Hey, no kids! Do not watch this, kids, okay? Skipping it. You are all underage. That's why the Asian guy name was Smirnov. You know.
破壊するぶっ潰す
I got the blow R on my last pull from 60k. They got another from it. Sergey wanted to be a good man. Yes, he did. Okay, this meeting he is a durability file. Ooh, ada very good one. Lo are good, tapi nggak punya supporter you are. Nah, nggak apa-apa. Supporter you are nanti bisa datang belakangan. Tenang saja. Perjalanan masih jauh. Oh my god, there are a ton of enemies. Tolling. Reinforcements. Ooh. The double one. Wait, what is that? An innovator? Oh, Razor. Saji! No, yeah, go! Kick him! No, docking. Or Razor, docking. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, so that's how the double O Razor came to be. Oh, it's a Power Ranger shit. They docking and become one. Okay, so it's actually two Gundam in one.
俺遅い
Come on.
破壊する
Oh my god, how many chance steps do you have? What the hell? Why don't we have this double O Razor as our UR unit? I prefer 5 chance step, like a quintuple chance step instead of the trans arm.
破壊の中からでも生み出せるものはある
The Super Saiyan mode. Yeah. I prefer 5 chance step. That's much more OP. Let me check. Look at that. Increase MP level 3. Then weapon transarm. Yeah. That's it. Below Razor. Can I reach the enemy using this? There are only 2. Okay, it's just auto again.
無駄だ
I guess Andre has some good influence on that. Well, wait until the scene Lyle is hunting new comes. Oh ho ho, we're gonna skip that. For sure. We did that part now. Because you guys need to watch it yourself. But they did dock the double O. The O Razor have stabilizes the double O reactor so you can transform. Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing that much, Like, because just now Setsuna was forcing himself to release the double O before it's even, perfect yet. So then the O Razor comes in. It's perfect now. Oh, we finally see what is that? The what field? Yeah, we received 0 damage. Only now I see that because most of the time we will never see the enemy's damage below 4,500. Give us more than 5 chances, attacker. The playable double O Razor was nerfed, that's why you are being defender. Oh, it's Andre, GN Field. Yeah, GN Field. Yeah. Never actually seen GN Field in action. Ta-da! Battle here. Does double O Razor shape beards? Double O Razor shape beards. That's probably why Setsuna doesn't have a beard. He keeps shaving them. The new power that our race survived by Setsuna rushes into battle. Where is Sanji though? new model. Oh my god, it's still far away. Why is the story so long? And the endless waltz is so short. Isn't it the opposite, you know? Like if you're releasing a totally new development diagram and a totally new main stage, why not the Double O Part 2? It's long enough to be its own series. And then the endless waltz is too short. It should be a story event. A-holes, new mobile suit. Okay. On side of the battle retreat, a few of them stuck with this way. Sanji and Luis had met on the battlefield as each other's enemy. Sanji! Cook me some cake! Who is Luis again? Oh wait, I forgot to skip. I keep forgetting to skip, you know? Like this game is just so good. He distracted me to from something that is much more important. Let me make something. Still behind Setsuna, flying backwards in fun. Healing care. I don't know, like it feels like all the people's names now, it's straight up taken from dictionary, you know. Like there is healing care, there is hallelujah, baptism, and then a-holes. Look at that. Aberran. That's the name of a medicine, right? Norwegia. Over there. There is another difference. Every part is season 2, so I will be SR Master always better than SSR Nano. Hathaway Flash is also a state. Well, I'm glad you didn't die from a heart attack yesterday. Yes! Still alive and punching. It's even shorter than Endless Waltz. Innovate names are so funny. Yeah, revival. Yeah, see, that's what I meant, you know. Revival. Like, what the hell kind of name is that? You know, like imagine yourself, if you have a baby, you go to the doctor and say, "What you gonna name your boy?" Oh, okay. How about revive? I mean. I cannot imagine what's the doctor's face gonna look like, or the nurse, you know, like do you want to make this guy's life so miserable? A new returner brings stability. Ribbon's Arma and Halmar is a card brand, so they do use ribbons. And they are clones, so yeah, it's straight up taken from dictionary. Like, you know, I can imagine like the Bandai developer, like the story maker of the Double O series. He just stood there on his desk, take out the dictionary, like, you know, just open up random page, and then suddenly, okay, revive, open up the random page again. Oh yeah, haptism, open up a new page again. Oh, okay, Hallmark. So that's gonna be the name of the new guy. Okay. Another fun fact, Ribbon shared the same voice actor as Samuro. Oh, really? Wait, Ribbons is a guy? I thought for sure someone named Ribbon is a girl. And remember that even Amuro's VA himself is a fake name when voicing Ribbons. He doesn't want to be connected to Ribbons. See, look at that. Felt grace. I just felt some grace. Okay. Oh, okay, that's gonna be the name of the new character. I don't fuck. And then they also ran out of names, you know. Like, hey, this guy has a double personality, you know. What should we name him? Oh, how about Alleluia and Hallelujah? Oh my god, I cannot. You know, if you can see me right now, I'm shaking my head. Yeah, same thing with that, you know, lock on. Oh, this guy is a sniper. He locked on to his target. So what his name should be? Oh yeah, how about lock on? Hey wait, I'm supposed to skip this. Shit. I keep forgetting that. Remember having the same voice as somewhere is already a joke by itself. Well, yeah, called innovators, they are like clone or yeah, I think that makes sense. Well, it's kind of based on religion and myth. Yeah, even in Gundam build fighters, they weaved and Shia asking why Amuro has the same voice as Ribbons. It was the question, just a coincidence. Character design wise and myths are very unisex looking. Oh yeah, that's why. Like Thierry, the very first time I saw that, I thought it was a girl, you know. And apparently Thierry is a guy. How? He looks so pretty. What the fuck? Amy will only confirm female. Maybe unique say how so they were able to do that Thierry scene. Oh, see, I was just talking about Thierry. Yeah, let's keep this. That was a big meme for a while. I know. I hope Vivi doesn't skip that. Eh? What? Which one? Uncle Santos is a code name. His real name is Lyle Dylandy. What the fuck? A dandy guy. He was a... Okay. Yeah, he guy. They took Wings boy band formula and applied it to Gallo. I was thinking of SR units in Crossbow is Batara and Kamui. What SR units in Batara? Look at that. He become more Chuni than he could ever be. What kind of Gundam is that? I feel like I'm looking at a rabbit. Let me see that rabbit. Where are you? Where are you, rabbit? Masurao. It's a freaking rabbit Gundam. Gian Beam Saber, Howard and Daryl. He named his world. What the hell? How chuny can you be? You know? The TRS in nothing game. Never mind. Oh, okay. And maybe I managed to get a copy of all the units and the ships from the current vendor in one other. I have just over 60k dice left over. Would you pull for extra copies of those limited units? No. No, I better. If I were you, I better just save the diamond for the next banner. Okay. Because the current banner, the only thing that is worth going MLB is just the Wing Gundam. So there's no guarantee that only Wing Gundam, you will get only Wing Gundam. So if in case you keep pulling for 60,000 diamond and keep getting the tall geese, that's gonna be the worst possible thing that can happen to you. Masurao looks cooler than Susano. Okay, what happened? What a waste of time. There is a need because he is an AI with Android body. Oh, okay. Because his wingman died in the first season, so he named his swords that way. Mbak Vivi pengen double O Racer 150 pool baru pulang 2 wing sama 2 tall geese. Ya udah makanya gesek visanya. Jangan disimpan aja. Divine Nova. See, look at that. Another name from a dictionary. Divine Nova. Divine. Logan Stratos is a code name. His real name is Lyle Dalendi. As soon as I recruit after his brother, Logan Stratos Lyle Dalendi died in the last episode of season 1. Okay, fair, but I could, at the very least, one I'll be the wing EX though. Well, it's up to you. My source is I didn't get double OR not even once, but 4 wings. Yeah, that's unlucky. Udah gesek Bang Vivi, gesek lagi. You know, there's a saying that if money cannot bring you happiness, you didn't use enough money. Okay, if money doesn't solve your problem, you didn't throw enough money. Some racer, go. Commence firing. They are high energy mass incoming. We missed. No, it's not miss. It's a freaking sword. It isn't a gun. It's a beam saber. What the fuck? Oh my god. So that's where his ultimate EX weapon comes from. Okay, now I know the story of that freaking giant saber. Hey, I'm supposed to skip this. What the fuck? We already finished the whole story. Satsuna's real name is Soran Ibrahim. Okay, that's much better. You know, a feature that gives up 00 side story state. Wait, 007 swords, Astrea, etc. Is it a story where he rides a car with a missiles on it, and then there is a pan that can explode by itself, and then you go by and the music starts playing, jeng 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 jeng. Dia fansnya Bang Vivi, saya cari duit lagi. Ya see, you can always grind money in your real life, okay? But you cannot grind the wing Gundam, okay? Or the double Orator. So spend all of your money. Yeah, let's skip this. Although if you get into trouble, if you run out of money and get into trouble, you cannot pay your rent, then don't come to me, okay? I'm never here. The 00X and Razor 7 Sword Key is a fever dream I will not forget. For real. How does that guy look like? I could just drop all my savings into buying all the damage and financially cripple myself. It's an option. There's another option, you can always sell your kidneys. You have 2 of them. Why people always say sell your kidneys, Like, why? Just because you have two of them? But that means that you can also sell an eye. You can also sell an arm. You can also sell a leg. That's true. Yeah. And then you also can sell your ear. Yes. You can also sell half of your lung. You don't need two. He idolizes Epi on Mega Slash. Oh, I already have a spare room, baby. What? I have a spare room. In the grass. Outside my house. Yes, that's the spare room. You can always borrow that. You always sell your kidney. You can sell one of your blue. There are that was it.
手見せる
I totally have no idea who are all these new people, you know. Yo, BB. Hi, King Comedy. Welcome to the stream. Where did the AI EX that? I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. But it looks cool. Yeah. Hello, BB. Hi, Lucky Rabbit. Welcome to the stream for the breeze. How is it going? It's going great, you know. We are enjoying the eternal story together. You know, this is why, like, we need some chill nights, you know, some nights. Even though my kids are crying on the other room, I have no idea I don't know what's happening to them. Let me check on them for a bit. Be right back. Yeah, still crying. I'm back. Let's continue. By the way, in here is the reason why that Sergi guy is a defender. Wait. I totally missed what happened to Sergi. What the hell? I totally missed what happened to the Sergi. What happened? What did he do? I wasn't here. You are literally the best YouTuber for G2. All the rest suck, except maybe your brother. Gue punya exchange 300, Wing Zero B2, Double OR B2, pilih supporter or MLB Zero or MLB Double O, Double R. Why not pull supporter? Yeah, you have 300, always pull the supporter. See, you made it Hercules. Well, this is the kind of thing that can never be taken back. Okay. Oh, I'm just wondering. I follow a few YouTubers that play this game. I'm over there. It is. He was poked behind with a big shaft by his son. Oh, okay. I don't know why I read it. You want to put a single player versus you think about the good. Wait, Andre, wait! Don't leave me! Wait! This is my mother. Oh no!
かつてアンド
And so
レ
his father says they
父セル
and
ゲ
he
イの
has
決
lost
断
his
により
beloved mother.
長年にわたって
All the pain and grief suffered over this
そ
father
の
with
深い
his
悲しみと
father. Yes. Try harder to deserve the close of your heart. Say this now. I'm so sorry. His mother name is Holly. See, like everything is an English word. Hey, what's happening in here? You guys want to see that? Hint, hint, wink, wink. Okay, supporter. What's your opinion about double OR development? Many people say it's strongest development Gundam for now. Yes, the double O Racer SSR is actually strong, but
移動エレベーターの
not the strongest, I
ライ
think.
トピラー事件
Let me go to the development diagram after this. I only need to confirm one thing from the double O Racer. If he has it, he is the strongest. If he doesn't have it, he is still lose to Lupus Rex. Can you guess what it is? That one thing, one very important thing that separates the UR with the SSR. The back player is elevate.
ソレスタルビ
That
ー
means the thing the more than number 2 is destroyed.
この戦闘に
Like was carried by the Gundam Maestro
ガンダム
as
マイス
Paris.
ターセルゲイを失った
All this is J causes Paris to resurface in Marie. Marie! I'm sorry, Paris, even institute. His son gave him the big reach around. Hi. Quiet guys, remind me. Remind me what? More like revenge, but he'll get the redemption arc. I promise to call it that I never allow her to fight again. Wait, is that helmet floating? Oh, it was danger. And that hand is also floating? Yeah, she wants to fight. Okay.
アレルヤの
Yeah, this ring is also floating.
サジは自分の一方
Just use 300,000 diamonds to get GW endless walls. Gundam wing endless walls. Okay. The sixth movement? What sixth movement? No, I have no clue. Should I MLB UR or UR Lupus Rex? That's a tough choice because both of them doesn't need to be MLB. But I guess it's better to MLB the double O Racer than the Lupus Rex. No, because the Lupus Rex has a replacement, but the double O Racer doesn't have a replacement.
切り捨てる判断を
You
行
know,
う
because his replacement is literally a different type
一方
from durability to an attacker. You know, the double O Racer SSR version. So, but the Lupus Rex UR has the Lupus Rex SSR, which is good enough. You know, the Lupus Rex SSR if you get the UR version to MLB, then obviously MLB UR is stronger than SSP SSR unit, you know. But because if we are talking about limited material, you know, because you can only MLB one unit, so the question becomes like, which one is better to you know, SSP the Lupus Rex and then MLB the Double Eraser UR, or you MLB the Lupus Rex UR and SSP the Double Eraser SSR. And if you ask me, it's better to SSP the Lupus Rex SSR and then MLB the Double Eraser, because the Double Eraser, you can still SSP the Double Eraser SSR that way, you know. So you now have the durability Double Eraser, the attacker Double Eraser, and then an attacker Lupus Rex, compared to having everything attacker, you know, if you MLB the Lupus Rex UR. Wait, that sentence, what is it? Revive uses his quantum brains to revive another innovator. Yeah, way to go! To literally make your ability becomes your name. And a new returner just returned to becoming an innovator. Just because a reviver revived her. Plus melee plus awakened weapon. Yeah, hey, you guessed it. I will what's your honest opinion on the new ship only supporting Shipu Jinrai. It sucks. Okan aims his gun at his target, but doesn't pull the trigger. To even Neo is an ally who shares the same thoughts regarding the war. Hey, look at that. Healing. Yeah. What could healing be, you know? Like maybe an ability to heal his allies, you know? Healing. Remember, our objective is to heal. Only 3 more 10 pulls I can get to 200 points, but I get them all including supporter and super again. Should I pull or save diamond? If you ask me, I rather save diamond. Yeah, I rather save diamond if you ask me. It's a 9,000 diamond. I mean, no. The first question that I want to ask is that, do you use your visa or not? If you use your visa, then you should do 30 more pulls. Okay, get that 200 points. Because if you don't have enough diamonds on the next banner, you can always swipe your card. Okay. So 9,000 diamonds is nothing to you. Like not really nothing, but I mean like you can always get them real quick just by saving some money or spending some money. So you better just get the free PT from the 200 pools. Okay? But if you are a free-to-play players, you don't spend any money on this game, then 9,000 diamonds is a lot, So you better just save your diamond because you already get everything. As long as you get one copy of the unit, you can always MLB them anytime in the future. The only thing you need is just the base unit, 0 limit break of that unit. That's it. You can always use him, upgrade him, do whatever you want with him. Okay, you can just keep doing Master League or keep doing gacha and limit break your unit. But first, you need to have the unit. Okay. Absolutely mesmerized by the potential of MLB Double O Racer. It's quite literally a crack unit. If you add a 12% plus unit plus full support unit buff, its damage could go up to 660,000. Yes, that's true. But still, like the reason I'm not really that excited, it is really high for a durability unit. It's a durability unit that can deal that much damage. Like if you compare it with other durability unit, probably can only damage to 200,000 or 300,000 damage. This guy literally have double the damage of a durability unit. But if you're aiming to just deal damage, it's better to just go for an actual attacker. Because God Gundam can deal 1 million damage. You see? So the best thing about the Double O Racer is that he is a tank that can deal damage, So on top of 660,000 damage, he also very, very hard to be killed. So that's the Double O Racer. So it's a bruiser in a sense. You see? So that's why it sounds really cool. It feels really cool to be able to do all those things, but at the end of the day, after a while, after you get out of the hype, you will realize that if you really want to deal as much damage as possible, like if you fight against a boss unit, like for example, if in the future we get a map event or another tower, like Generation Tower East or West or North or South, then you're gonna face an even stronger boss enemy, and then the enemy has maybe like 5 million HP, and you will still not gonna use your Double O Racer and end up just going back to God Gundam again. You see? So that's my advice. Yeah, but you play games for the fun of it, okay? So if you don't get any fun and just try to min-max everything, then when will you get the fun out of this game, okay? So while you have the hype of the Double O Racer and having fun with a tank that can deal higher damage than an attacker, then just enjoy the moment, Just do everything with your Double O Racer, okay? Because once the hype is gone, then yeah, he is just another durability unit with high damage, But yeah, have fun with the game, That's the whole point of you playing games anyway. So just upgrade your favorite unit, upgrade your favorite pilot, win with underdog units, underrated units, underdog team, everything, and be satisfied with this game. That's all I can tell you. Jinrai sucks because not many pools or rooster. Yeah, totally have to. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, for F2P pilot, UR is everything. Yes, that's a Maybe I checked Sausage's website. The Razor Sword, not even the Razor Sword SSP is the strongest non-SSP move. Wait, what? Not even the Razor Sword SSP is the strongest non-SSP move. Then the buff. Oh. What do you mean Razor Sword? Like which one? The double O Razor SSR you mean? Yes, I can already guess, you know. That's why. Yeah, I forgot to go to the development diagram. Let me show you the reason why you do not judge a unit and you know, listen to other YouTubers without giving a ton of salt in their decision. Okay, let me go to here. This is the double O Razor, right? Final battle type. You're gonna go and take a look at one thing that is supposed to be there. This one! Yay! Lupus Rex is still stronger than this double O Razor. Why? This only has one weapon type. Okay? Special. That's all. The whole reason why the Lupus Rex is the very best SSR in this game, the Lupus Rex, this one, this Lupus Rex, is because his weapon has two. And why is this very, very important? You see, in this game, a different debuff stacks. So if the enemy is given a defense down debuff, a physical debuff, and a special damage taken up, they will receive triple the amount of damage. So this is the only SSR, not the only SSR, like one of the very, very few SSR that has two weapon types in their weapon. Okay, the other units that usually have two weapon types are all UR units. Okay, the EX weapon have two weapon types, all of them. Okay, and that's what makes the UR units will always be stronger than the SSR unit, because when you give full debuff on your enemy, the UR units will get their damage tripled instead of doubled like any other SSR unit. Okay, so there are only a couple of units that is SSR that has this kind of weapon. Okay, the very first one and the strongest one is this guy. This guy has the Alliance limiter of physical and special. Okay, this is the very, very strongest one out of all the SSR that has double weapon type. The Lupus has the same thing, physical special. This is why I SSP both the Lupus Rex and the Lupus. Okay, the Lupus Rex and the Lupus. They are the two units with the strongest weapon power that has two weapon type. And then comes the Psychozaku with a map weapon of two types. Okay, so the Psychozaku and the Gundam Full Armor are two of the three units that has a double weapon type on their map weapon. Okay, and then the next one is I forgot the name. Who is that? In the Witch from Mercury. The Michaelis. This guy. Okay. This guy. Is it this guy? Yeah, this guy is another unit with two types, two weapon types. Okay. The Michaelis. But this one is a support unit, so he has low attack. Okay. But among the support unit, he is one of the two units that potentially can deal higher damage than any other support unit. The other support unit that has two weapon types is the Grandmaster Gundam. The Grandmaster Gundam. This one also has two weapon type. And on his 5 range weapon. This is why if you do ever want to upgrade your Grandmaster Gundam, he is quite okay, as some unit that is quite unique, okay? But still, again, I don't recommend SSP converting a support unit, because at the end of the day, you will always gonna go to UR unit and ultimate unit for their debuff, because they are the only ones who has level 6 debuff and even level 7 debuff. So as a debuffer, you want your level, your debuff to be at higher level to increase the damage of your actual main attacker, okay? And then also there's another one, I think it's the Vidar. The Vidar have 2 weapon types, okay? This is also why once I get my hands on Gaelio, I will most likely gonna build Gaelio on top of this guy, okay? Because Gaelio riding the Gundam Vidar makes him have 900 melee stats, okay? So he's gonna be quite strong riding this one. Exactly the same as putting Setsuna durability on the attacker double eraser, okay? The Gaelio can also do similar thing, but probably not as strong as Setsuna, because Setsuna has the supercharged EX2, the Super Saiyan mode. So back then when Gaelio came out, I already mentioned this strategy, you know, putting him on this guy, but it is not rewarding enough to justify pulling him on a fully non-limited banner, okay? And then the Gundam Kimari's Vidar also the same, one of his weapon, yeah, this one, physical and special. Again, this one will get the benefit of both debuff, the physical and the special, but this one again is a support unit, so not really recommending SSP converting a support unit. So those are the only units which has a double weapon type, double weapon attribute, yeah, attribute, not type. So full armor Gundam also is the same as the Psycho Gundam. He has a double weapon type on his map weapon, okay? So those are the only units who has double weapon type, double weapon attribute, just like the UR units. So because the double eraser doesn't have that, if you bring him to a fight and attack your enemies, if they don't have any debuff, yes, the double eraser probably deal the same damage with the Lupus Rex SSR, but his weapon is at 5 range, while the Lupus Rex SSR has only 2 or 3 range, I forgot, but it's very short range, okay? But once you debuff your enemy with physical damage taken up, defense down, and special weapon damage taken up, then the Lupus Rex will deal far higher damage than the double eraser, because he will get his damage boosted by a lot more than the double eraser, okay? Well, I already had an MLB Burning Gundam as well as LB 2 Destiny, so it's more just like an additional collection for me. Yeah, Shogun you're not famous, you gotta go now. Thanks for the stream, baby. Okay, my double OR is more PvP priority than PvE. Yes, that's true. I'm not having while trying Zeta stage. All unit can evade. And the Psycho Zaku UR does those TW debuffs on the same tag. Huh? What do you mean? Those TW debuff? What are you typing? So only SSP, SSR, Lupus Rex. If you don't, that Lupus Rex UR. No. The thing is that I mentioned that it's worth. The Lupus Rex UR is replaceable by the Lupus Rex SSR, because the Lupus Rex SSR is the strongest SSR unit, okay? So that's why if you replace the Barbatus Lupus Rex UR with the SSR version, you don't really reduce your damage by too much compared to replacing the double eraser with the SSR double eraser, okay? Like the gap is not that far behind, you know. You need Mikasuki UR pilot. Yes, you need Mikasuki UR pilot to strengthen your Lupus Rex SSR even further, okay? Doesn't Seed of Freedom have dual property physical beam? I don't think so. Like which seed has double property? I don't think I've seen them with dual property. I think there's another one. No, but I believe the seed doesn't have a double weapon attribute. Let me check. Which seed are you talking about? Like this one? Nope. 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 Yeah, none of them have. None of them have. I'm making a mistake. I just took Asteroid UR as my free unit as I thought Mirage can pilot. Damage Lupus Rex. Why? Why did you do that? Yeah. That's why you need to think really hard, you know, when you want to do something. Like most of the time, you can always just hang out in my live stream and then ask and tell me your plan, and I will tell you like whether it's a good plan or not. Yeah, because maybe you thought that Argy is a really strong melee support pilot. So yeah, the problem is that you forget that he can only do that on top of an affinity tag. You know, he requires a tag to be able to do that. I mean the full burst map attack. Which one? The freedom? You mean the freedom? The UR, yes. The UR has double weapon type. I don't know about the map weapon though. Yeah, the map weapon has. But this is a UR unit, okay? A UR unit definitely has double weapon type. Like most of them. But the SSR doesn't have it. Let me see. Any SSR? Maybe I'm gonna go to the most overrated unit in this game. You know, like the unit that everybody loves, but actually a really bad one. This one. Ta-da! Look at that. It's only special. It's also only special. And then who else? Probably the strike freedom SSR. Yeah, where is the strike freedom SSR? I haven't even got a chance to limit break all of my new SSR units. Where is it? Let me go with the Infinite Justice first. This one Barrage is only special. This Barrage is only special. And then after that, this one, yeah, the Strike Freedom. This one is special only. This one is special only. Yeah, see. What else? What else? I don't think there's anything else. This is our Lupus Rex and Psychozaku UR have the same tank. What do you mean same tank? Which one? Yeah, I think I did put them in the same team. This team. Yeah, look at this. Ta-da! A specialized unit team. I do put them all together. You see? They are both one-shot killers. Okay, so you can put the physical and special debuff on the enemy. Yes. Any notable to SSP with new banner? I'm holding on to SSP Lupus S. Second unit to SSP OSK team, by the way. The new banner, the one that is really worth it to SSP is probably this guy. But I don't know. I haven't unlocked this guy yet, so I never got a chance to actually try him out. You know, like I cannot see what's what he get after SSP, you know. Let me just open my friend's account, you know, so you can see. Is Sin the best option for Lupus Rex if you don't have bareback Mikazuki? Yes. So that's also why I mentioned in my New Year's video that all of you must get the pilot Sin Asuka, get that Destiny Gundam, you know, because you need the pilot. Just get the pilot. The same thing with this banner. Okay, in this banner, if you don't want anything, I recommend to just grab Setsuna as the pilot. Just grab the pilot. That's it. Setsuna only. That's why yesterday when I put on this banner, you know, my aim is only Setsuna, and I got him on the very first pull, and that's it. My job is done. I was supposed to be done, you know. If it is not because to entertain all of you guys, I don't need to pull anything on this banner actually. So yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you this. Wait, not this. Oh yeah, I already removed my Atra Mitra's team. Yeah. So if you don't have a Mikazuki, then yes, the best thing to pilot the Lupus Rex SSR is Sin Attacker. Why? Because Sin Attacker has 787 awakened stats. Okay. Why is this important? Isn't Lupus Rex a melee unit? No, apparently not. The Lupus Rex SSR is an awakened unit. You see, when you play with this guy, okay, his tail blade is awakened, and you cannot use your Alaya Vinaya limiter off without tension max or greater. So if you only have SP converted Lupus Rex, that means you don't have this SSP weapon. That means that when you go into the battle, your only option to attack is just the tail blade, because this is the longest range weapon he has. So you have no choice but to use awakened stats when you use the tail blade. But the problem is that Mikazuki has the worst awakened stats as a pilot. Look at that. His awaken is only 563. So when Mikazuki is riding that Lupus Rex SSR, he will deal very, very low damage until he manages to get to supercharge. After he gets to supercharge, then only then he will use his purple weapon. Okay. So that's why Sin Asuka becomes the best pilot to pilot this Lupus Rex if you don't have the Mikazuki UR. But still, like if you do have Mikazuki UR, then you have an option whether you want to use Sin Asuka or you use Mikazuki. Okay, Sin Asuka will deal higher damage than Mikazuki only on the Super Saiyan mode. After that, he will deal low damage, but Mikazuki will be able to bypass the enemy's defense, because Mikazuki riding on the Lupus Rex will make this Alive Vinaya limiter of weapon have 95% critical chance, which means that you are not guaranteed to deal critical damage on your enemy, but it is high enough to almost always guarantee that you will deal critical damage. But because the enemy still have 5% to dodge your critical damage, so if they don't die by your normal damage, they will not defend themselves. But apparently, you will 9 out of 10 gonna deal critical damage on that guy, which means that he will die without realizing it, okay? Because he didn't defend himself. That's how you bypass the enemy's defense, using the Lupus Rex piloted by Mikazuki. So that's why I have 2 of them, okay? One is piloted by Mikazuki, because this is the same. The Lupus here, if piloted by Mikazuki, this weapon will have 95% critical chance. So this one is piloted by Mikazuki, this one is piloted by Sin Asuka. Okay, That's why I have 2 of them SSP converted. Okay. I'm trying to make a support defense on counter tank for Tabestel. Who is the better choice? You are Suleta, SP Gundam Breather, or SP Andrew plus Akatsuki, or Alt Goldframe Amaterasu. Yeah, you know already the answer there. You know, it's an SSR pilot versus UR pilot. Okay, UR Suleta will always be better than any support defense on counter pilot because he is the only UR unit that has a support defense on counter. Okay, so go with the Suleta. She is so much stronger than Andrew. Who is the best to pilot damage Lupus Rex other than you are Mikazuki? Need for ER. The best pilot for this one, you mean the Broken Barbatus? The best pilot for Broken Barbatus is this woman here, Deira. Okay, Deira is the best for piloting the Broken Barbatus because she has 811 melee stats. But then again, if you do have full frontal, you can always just slap full frontal on here and just be done with it because full frontal has high melee stats on top of being able to go supercharged from the very beginning. Okay, so if you do have full frontal, just put full frontal in here. If you don't have full frontal, then yeah, you can go with this woman here. Double Razor Final Battle have 13,064 attack if you SSP it. Yes, this guy has a freaking 14,000. I don't know, let me remove this modification. Tada! This guy has 12,933, okay? Just a little bit below for the exchange of 35% damage increase from the physical damage taken up and 35% damage increase from a special debuff. Okay. Should I just show you guys like how much damage that will deal? Let me just show you. The hell. Here, let's go to the let's go to the Eternal Road. Where should I go? Probably this one. Alternative series, yeah, let's sortie this one. Let me just remove all this. Just remove this. And just bring this one. This one. And this one. Maybe not this. This one. And then this one. And let's just put Strike Freedom for the fun of it. That one. Gonna put Sirocco. Dan Kira. Ta-da! Let's sortie. They're already Master League or not yet? It's gonna be on the 23rd of April. Okay. What did you pilot for Psychozaku SSP? Daryl. But full frontal can be in ER. You mean the Barbatus ER? The IBO ER? Then yes. That's why you need the ERA. You know. That's why you put the ERA. So here's the thing. Let me just attack this guy. Oh no, where is my... This one, yes. So, this is So this is my damage, okay? 51,551, okay? 51,000. Compared to this guy, this is 29,000, okay? So do not look at the number, but look at the increase, okay? So this is 29,000, okay? So when I apply a defense down on this guy, okay, we're gonna apply defense down. So just now was 51,000 and 29,000, okay? 51,000 and 29,000. 59,000 and 29,000. So now I will deal 65,000 with the help of defense down, okay? From 51,000 to 65,000, okay? And this guy deal 36,000, okay? From 21,000, okay? That's the increase. They are both getting increased damage, and that was a 35% damage increase from the defense down, okay? 35% damage increase from the defense down. Now, because this weapon is special, okay? So we're gonna use this one, okay? Urube. This is a special weapon increase, okay? The Urube. So we're gonna attack that, and we fail. The fuck. Why? How the hell? Let's retry. Okay. Let's do this again. Okay. So just now we already know, okay, 51,000, 29,000 in here, okay, and then this goes up to 36,000, this goes up to 65,000. So now we apply defense down and special damage taken up, okay, this one, special damage taken up. And I'm gonna sway myself, okay, there, that one, and then that one, special. So just now this was 65,000. Why do you keep missing? What the fuck? What the hell? It's 85%. Why? Why are you not having it? Here we go. Ta-da. Okay. Hey, he got it. Okay, so now he has 2 debuff. Okay, special weapons up 35%, defense down 35%. Okay, so now my damage becomes. Oh yeah, we got to copy up. My damage becomes 81,000. Okay, from 65,000, it goes up again because the defense down and special weapon damage taken up. 81,000, and this one is 46,000. So from 21,000 to 35,000 to 46,000, okay? It keeps going up. But now that I apply a defense down, I mean a physical damage taken up here, okay? We're gonna just remove that. Let me just go closer. Okay, we're gonna attack with this. Okay. So this is where the damage becomes different, okay? So, the Strike Freedom Gundam still deal the same damage because he doesn't get the benefit of the physical debuff that is now on the Petulia, okay? The Petulia has physical weapons up 35%, but his weapon is not physical, okay? So he doesn't get the benefit of the physical debuff, okay? So it's only 46,000. It's still the same damage. But the Lupus Rex now deals 96,000 damage. His damage is getting increased by another 35%, okay, from here. So no matter how much weapon power the Double O Racer has, it is not comparable to 35% final damage increase. Because you see, like 6,400 weapon power compared to my Barbatus 6,000 weapon power. How much the difference in number? 10%? It's only 10% higher. While I now deal 35% higher damage on this guy if you give a full debuff on your enemy. So no matter how much weapon power you have, the double weapon type will deal higher. Okay? This one, the double weapon attribute will deal higher when given a full debuff on your enemy, because he keeps getting his damage increased, and it keeps getting higher the higher your damage gets. So if you can give yourself like Shinasuka on the second turn, and then attack burst, and then given anything else and any other buff, your damage still going up, okay? Because the 35% is a final damage increase. It is not the calculation that you do before reduced by the enemy's defense. It is the multiplication at the end. So it is a pure 35% number increase. Okay. SSR has 13. Have you checked SR Masurao? Is good. I managed to beat this stage thanks to double OR, Wing Zero, and so on TNT. My first experimental. Nice. Remind with the gacha game. Oh, yeah. So yeah, this is where a double weapon type is so much important. Okay, and that's also why the UR unit will always deal higher damage than any SSP unit when you give full debuff on your enemy, because their damage is increased in total by 105% compared to other units with a single weapon type that can only get their damage increased by 70%. Okay? So there's that. If you do want to know the actual the actual comparison, you can always go to here. So yeah, they already add the units in here, so we can go to the weapon ranking. So this is Sausage's website. Okay, this guy has a database of every single unit in this game, and in here you can see. Here, let me put the UR unit at 0 limit break, and then put the damage dealt. Okay, so at 0 limit break, the Epion deal the highest weapon damage. Look at that. So God Gundam at 0 limit break deal lower damage potentially compared to Casval, Delta Kai, and Epion. Okay, so this is good news for those of you who loves Epion. You know, Epion deals very high damage. Potentially, I don't know what his weapon is. If the weapon effect is an easy one, then this is great. So this is yeah, this is possible. So his highest weapon power is the one with higher MP, the greater weapon power increase. So it is still possible for you to do. Otherwise, because if the weapon effect is something like this, then do not trust this number, because this thing uses conditional passive. Okay, so if the conditional passive work, which is this one, okay, then he will deal higher damage. But if this doesn't work, then he will not deal higher damage than the God Gundam. Okay, so this one requires you to be at low HP, but we all know that keeping your HP at very low number is very hard. You either die by the enemy's attack, or getting hit with low damage that still have your HP, big enough to not get the maximum benefit out of this weapon effect. Okay? So this kind of weapon effect is hard. But another reason why the Epion deals so much damage in here is because this conditional passive includes this thing. So he will only deal this much damage if you are fighting against enemy units who are a Wing Endless Wall series. He will get another 30% attack. So that's the only time he will deal higher damage than the God Gundam. So that's why Casval, Delta Kai, and Epion can only do this when they counter their own series. Okay, the same thing with Gundam Belphegor. Okay, so if they are not counting their own series, the God Gundam is still the highest damage dealer in this freaking game. Okay, now what do I want to do in here is that we're gonna go to supercharge. Okay, so when you put a supercharge, then a weapon that requires MP higher to deal higher damage will go up, and then after that, look at this. See, critical. Let me go and SSB. Okay, so when I put SSB, all the UR units are gone. So yeah. Look at this. So when dealing critical damage, the Belphegor now deal higher damage. Why? Because this is a critical damage dealer. Okay, when they deal critical damage, they go up. Because just now we didn't deal critical damage, so their damage is not considered as critical. But because they deal critical damage now, units like Barbatus, Belphegor, Goofy Gianta, they all goes up crossbone because they are a critical damage dealer. Okay, so the Lupus Rex is here. Okay, so now these are all the UR units, okay, that can deal critical damage. The Lupus Rex is here. Where is the God Gundam? Why is the God Gundam not here? Oh, he's here. Okay, so there's that. So now these units who relies on critical damage goes up, and they are all here because they can deal critical damage. Okay, now once I put a debuff in here, look at here, put physical beam special, suddenly there is one single unit that goes all the way up. This is the guy. Look at this. He suddenly rose up to here, right under all of the other UR. Okay, he is lower than Goofy Gianta, but I don't mention the Goofy Gianta. Why? Because like I said just now, his weapon effect is this. Okay, and this. So this one requires him to be at low HP. Oh yeah, this one, not that one, this one. Just now the conditional passive requires the Goofy Gianta to be at low HP. Only then he will deal high damage. His attack increased by 20%. So Goofy Gianta cannot do this when he is at full HP, so then the Lupus Rex now becomes the strongest SSR damage dealer. Okay, Comfort also is the same. The Comfort requires himself to be at low HP here. When HP is 25% or below, increase attack by 20%. So yeah, these two requires low HP, while the Lupus Rex can do it at full HP. Okay, so this is the debuff. Let me see, let me remove this. Ta-da! He's gone. The Lupus Rex is gone. He goes all the way down here. Okay. Once I put this thing, okay, because he can make use of the double weapon effect, double weapon attribute, now he goes all the way up. Same thing with the Burning Gundam, look at that. When given a full debuff on your enemy, the God Gundam now goes up to the top again. All the UR units goes up to the top again, because the UR units can deal double, can get the benefit out of this 3 debuff. Okay. So yeah, none of the where is the double eraser? He's not even here. The double eraser It's not even in this phase, the first phase. He did lower damage than all of these guys. The fuck? Racer. There he is. He is here. See? Yeah. Because he doesn't get the benefit out of critical damage. And then he also doesn't get the full benefit out of the debuff. So yeah. That's how the Lupus rank still maintain his rank first of the SSR highest damage dealer. Okay. Above the God Gundam even. But that is only if the UR is at 0 limit break. Okay, once I put the limit break and MLB, all the UR units goes up to the top now. Okay. Yeah. So that is that. There's something new in here. Yeah. So yeah, you can go to this website and have fun yourself. Okay? Very sad. So let's go back to the game, and I do want to continue with my 00 story. Wait, I could have just opened the society to show you the racer. Let me go to the racer. What is racer? Where's the racer? There we go. Okay, so this is the racer. Let me analyze this guy. Oh wait, no, this is the EX version, not the SSR. What is the SSR? Is it not even here? Supercharge critical, dum. 25%. Okay, 0. No. Racer, is he here? No. Racer, is he here? Yeah, this one. Okay. Oh. Okay, this is the guy. SSP at 00R final battle. Yeah. This guy is worth SSP converting. It's okay. SSP nice, jangan ada yang ngelik development Gundam selama ini. Really? I've been creating a video guide about development diagram since last year. Maybe I check in the same setting as you using Setsuna don't have seen with 35% defense debuff and 30% special debuff. The double eraser deals 133,437 damage with Setsuna defender. How do you put a pilot on this guy, on this thing? How can you put a pilot on this thing? You can put a pilot? Huh? Where did you test this? His ability to fire long gives him that power. What power? That's why Gundam was more versatile than most alt units, because the OG Gundam series line also includes standard memory, warning pocket, dual turbo, etc. Yeah. That's why the Casval Gundam, if you are a new player and you need help in clearing the Eternal Road, then I do recommend you to upgrade the Casval Gundam. But if you do want to save your ultimate material to upgrade other ultimate units, because they are all optional, okay? then you try your best to clear the stage without the Casval Gundam. But the Casval Gundam really helps you a lot in clearing the Eternal Road. That's true. Tolgisev is my favorite. Ooh, nice. What about the SSP, VV? What SSP? Oh yeah, just now the SSP. Should we go with the SSP? Let's just check the SSP, okay? So when you use the SSP, let me search. Now the power becomes like this. Damage dealt. The fuck? Yeah. The website becomes broken. The website becomes broken if you SSP it, okay? Let me remove this. Yeah, the website becomes broken. So do not SSP it, okay? The website becomes broken after you SSP. So Seiji needs to fix this. And even so, where is the race? He's not even on the first page. He's not on the first page. Yeah, the website becomes broken if you SSP it. But anyway, you know the idea, okay? So let's go take a look at this. Okay, I'm gonna SSP convert this guy. 12,378 attack. Okay, and then conditional passive 13,503 attack. Yes. Doesn't matter about the attack. Okay. Lupus Rex will still deal higher damage than this guy. But the advantage of this guy is that he can be used in atmospheric. So that's why it's not always about highest damage dealer, okay? It's about which supporter do you have, which team are you building. Like for example, I am building an Ace unit team, okay? So no matter how strong Lupus Rex is, you cannot use Lupus Rex on an Ace unit team, okay? You better just use this guy, okay? So it comes back to your units and lineup. That is also why if you see my lineup, I SSP convert the new Gundam. I totally do not recommend you guys to SSP convert this guy because this guy sucks, okay? But why I SSP convert this guy? Because among the new type machine, the SSR unit that is the best in these options is the new Gundam. Look at that. There are only Belphegor, the full armored Level Z Gundam, the Gaymalk, the new Gundam, and that's it. Those are the only SSR I can choose in the new type machine. Okay, and because new type machine is my best supporter ship, so if I want to use the strongest attacker in the new type machine, then new Gundam is my best choice. So that's why I SSP convert this new Gundam. So that's why just SSP convert your favorite, your most used unit, your the unit that just basically suitable with your lineup. Okay, even if they deal lower damage, but if you can bring them, then that's the whole reason. Okay, so let's take a look at this. The SSP is this weapon Transarm 5,280 weapon power at level 5, not even 6,000. Or this one is the Razor Sword. Or this is the SSP. Oh no, it means the SSP increased range. Yeah. This is the SSP one. Okay, 6,400. The higher MP is up 12%. Can be used at tension max or greater. Wait, the SSP weapon deal lower damage than this? No, I think this one should deal higher damage. Yeah, it has 100 weapon power lower, but this one, once you get your weapon effect to the max, it increase your damage by 12% further, 10% here to 2% here. But this one increase your weapon power by 15%. So if we get a calculator in here, let me get calculator out. So 6,400 times 12%, increased by 12% is 7,168. So this weapon power becomes 7,168. Okay, 7,168. Let me add this. Okay, record this, and then after that we're gonna go 6,300 multiplied by 15%. Okay. 7,245. So let me remove the previous one and let's see the result. So this one deal higher, okay, because it is minus. Because I reduce the number. Let me just note that here, if you don't believe me. 6,400 multiplied by 112, okay, 7168. That's the first one, okay, 7168. So now this one, 6,300 multiplied by 115, 7245. 7245. Look at that. See, that's the first. That's the top weapon. This one with higher weapon power. This one with lower weapon power but higher weapon effect. Okay. So that's why you need math when you play this game. Okay. But nothing beats a 35% increase. Okay. So, like for example, this damage increased by like this, okay? 6,300 goes up to 7,245. If I use my Lupus Rex 6,000 and I increase by 35%, I deal 8,100 weapon power equals as damage, you know? So that's why nothing beats another extra debuff on your enemy. So, a unit that can have double weapon attribute, either it's physical special or beam special or physical beam or whatever combination it is, he will always deal higher damage because it is a 35% increase. Nothing else have another 35% increase no matter where they put it here. I went to data for the damage test. It becomes broken if you use critical. Okay, let me go back here. Then I don't use critical. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay. So if I SSP using all these, okay, UR0, then the God Gundam goes up again on the very top. Why? I don't know. Probably because of the debuff. Even without the debuff. Yeah, I think the critical is broken right now. Yeah, the critical is broken. But in any case, you can check the movement of the Lupus Rex. Where's the Lupus Rex? Where's the Lupus Rex? What the fuck? Oh yeah, because you didn't deal critical damage. The Lupus Rex has critical damage. Yeah. His weapon relies on critical, the Lupus. Yeah, this one. Increase critical damage. His weapon relies on critical damage. This one also. Okay. So yeah, currently the Soseji cannot compare the Lupus Rex in here. Okay. So yeah, that is that. So let's go back to the game. And let's just continue with the double O story. I haven't even finished this. Hey, still need a long way to go. Yeah, a couple more stages. Let's go. Let's just auto this. Thanks again for the insight. I decided to SSP Lupus like my second unit to SSP. First one's new. Hey, wait first before you SSP, before you decide something like that. The reason why Lupus Rex becomes the best is also because Mikazuki, okay? Do you have Mikazuki? You are? That's the question. That's the first question, okay? Also because, the double O racer, okay, this is another thing that, people don't consider. Because the Mikazuki is a limited UR pilot, okay? So he has one skill, one level skill higher and one level ability higher, okay, than other pilot. So if you use the Setsuna durability on the double O racer SSR, he is a durability pilot. He doesn't have the ability that increases final damage by 20% on his very first ability. Okay, So he will deal lower damage than the Mikazuki, even though they are both limited pilot. Okay, so your choice is to use another choice is to use the Setsuna Attacker, but Setsuna Attacker is a non-limited pilot, so his skill and abilities is one level lower than Mikazuki. Okay, so when combined the units with the pilot, the Lupus Rex has even higher advantage than the Double O Racer SSR, because you have Mikazuki UR as your pilot. Okay. So that is that. And also Mikazuki increase your damage when dealing critical damage even further. Okay. So yeah, the damage of the Lupus Rex can even go higher in the ranking from the Sausages website because of the pilot. Okay. So I've always mentioned this, in my older videos, that if a unit is great but it doesn't have a pilot, then it becomes sucks. It sucks, okay? So you need both the unit and the pilot to be perfect. That's why just now you asked me whether which support defense counter combination is better. You are Suleta on the SSR Alfred Earth, or the SSR Andrew SP converted riding on the Amaterasu. And I mentioned that the UR Suleta will always gonna be better than the Andrew SSR because it is a UR pilot. Okay. So yeah. How about April Fool pilot Mikhail? I don't know. Yeah, I've only recently read my Discord channel and saw that that pilot is an April Fool's pilot. I didn't know because I haven't watched every single Gundam movie, so I don't know whether a pilot is actually a real pilot or not. Epion in a one-on-one battle increase on attack. Oh yeah, that one too. Okay, the reason why Epion deals so much damage in that ranking is because the conditional passive is on, and his conditional passive is to fight enemies one-on-one. So if you don't fight your enemies one-on-one, that means that you're gonna deal lower damage. Okay, so always take all those things into consideration. So in total damage, God Gundam will still deal higher damage because God Gundam can ask for the help of his allies to do support attack and attacking the enemy together. The power of friendship, So if you do use Epion, then he needs to attack alone, which means that you are wasting your allies' support attack chances. One-on-one battle means just single attack with no support attack. Yes. One-on-one battle means that you attack your enemy without any support defense and support attack for both the enemy and yourself. So if the enemy is protected by the enemy's support defense, then the one-on-one battle does not work because it becomes 1 versus 2. It's not one-on-one. Okay, so that is Epion. The requirement is very, very hard to achieve. So that's why the conditional passive, sometimes you need to not get fallen into that trap in the Sausages website. Because the conditional passive sometimes is almost impossible to achieve. Just like the Casval Gundam, The Casval Gundams, not the Casval Gundam, like probably the Red Zeta. For example, Red Zeta. The Red Zeta requirement is to fight an enemy from the Zeta Gundam series. But how many times do you see a Zeta Gundam series enemies? So it almost always never gonna trigger. Okay. So nice thing. Fortunately, I have both OUR Mikazuki and UR Shin Attacker. Perfect melee for my OSK team. Oh yeah, then go ahead. Yeah. The SSP Lupus Rex will become your best SSP unit then, because you have everything needed to make the Lupus Rex SSR become really, really strong there. But then again, if you do want to save on the SSP conversion material, the Lupus Rex is actually already very strong SP converted, okay, without SSPing, because he doesn't even use the SSP weapon, because his strongest weapon is the purple weapon, okay, not the SSP weapon. So you can just make do with just SP converted Lupus Rex. You can just save up the SSP conversion material on other units that has their weapon changes by the SSP conversion. So the unit that gets the most benefit out of SSP conversion are the units that usually cannot be used in normal situation. So for example, units that usually have 4 range weapon, even though they are strong, like for example Penelope, SSR, he is strong, but his weapon only has 4 range. So if attacked by enemies at 5 range, he cannot counterattack them. So that's where the SSP conversion comes in. Because when you SSP convert the Penelope, his SSP weapon has 5 range. So now Penelope can attack from 5 range away, and apparently that 5 range weapon is deals higher damage and has higher weapon power than the 4 range weapon. So that is the situation where the SSP conversion really worth its value on that unit. Okay, so there are a lot of units that gets the benefit out of that thing. The very first one is the Dragoon Strike. The Dragoon Strike, when SSP converted, gets a 5 range weapon and also an extra ability that increases attack by 15%, making him the unit who gets the highest benefit out of the SSP conversion. Okay, but if we are talking about the combination of the unit and the pilot, because the Dragoon Strike doesn't have a pilot, that's the problem. So if we are talking about a unit and a pilot, the unit that previously has a pilot but cannot be used is the Enhanced Double Z Gundam. It's the SR unit, okay? The SR unit, Enhanced Double Z Gundam, only has a weapon that has 1 to 2 range that deals the highest damage when piloted by Camille Bidan. Camille Bidan is the highest awakened stats pilot in this game ever since Season 1. So potentially Camille Bidan can deal the highest damage on every single unit that uses awakened weapon. So the one that has an AUK tag on it is the Enhanced Double Z Gundam. Okay, so now when SSP converted, the Enhanced Double Z Gundam gets a 5 range weapon with awakened stats. So that makes him available to be piloted by Camille, making him get the best benefit out of the SSP conversion. Okay, so that is the Enhanced Double Z Gundam. And then the next Gundam that gets the benefit out of the SSP conversion is the Legend Gundam, then the Penelope Gundam, and then I forgot the other list, but there are a lot of units. Oh, the Phoenix Gundam, all these units that I mentioned are the ones that get a 5 range SSP weapon. So from being only able to attack the enemy from 4 range away, now they can attack the enemy from 5 range away. Why is 5 range weapon very important? Because in Master League, not being able to attack your enemies from 5 range away gives you a lot of disadvantage, because you want to win the Master League in 1 turn. So you need to attack as many times as possible within the very first turn of the battle. That means including your support attack, including your counter attack, including any type of attack that you can do to your enemy. It gives you, the more attack you give into your enemy, the higher your chance of killing your enemy within the very first turn of the battle. So if you cannot counterattack your enemy just because the enemy attack you from 5 range away and you only have a 4 range weapon, it gives you 1 less chance on attacking your enemy. So a 5-range weapon is very important in Master League. So all those units who get a 5-range weapon because of SSP conversion becomes available for use in Master League once you SSP them. So you now understand SSP conversion? So yeah, just SSP convert the unit that shoots your supporter. Okay, so those units will definitely be good because you use them a lot. Okay, so there is no point SSP converting a unit, but you never use him because you don't have the supporter, or you rarely ever bring that tech unit into your lineup, or doing whatever you want to do. Okay. Wise man word. The great power comes a drawback. Michael is this not strong. Michael Free Fire is from double movie. Correction, Michael is from double movie. Do you have an auto team for new history? It takes a while for my random. No. I don't know. I haven't even do the new history. What is the new history? The Fierce Enemy Assault, you mean? The Fierce Enemy Assault, I haven't even tried the new one, so I don't know what's inside it. And I don't like how they made the sniper there defend and the tank a supporter. You mean the double O units? Yeah, lock-on becomes a tank. That's weird. The same thing as the heavy arms, you know. The Gundam wing before the Endless Walls, the red heavy arm is a tank. Like, what the fuck? Come on, faster. Why is this stage take so long? Why are there too many enemies in the 00 stories? Double has too many enemies. Yes, that's true. This takes a while. But it gives us chance to chat tonight. So that's why. That's the whole point of doing this live stream, just to chat. While I do my story. I wanted to play other games, but if I play other games, I wanted to play a horror game because usually Friday night is my time to play horror games. But because I haven't done this stage yet, the story, I haven't unlocked the story of the 00, so I cannot grind the development material for the 00 development diagram. So I want to finish this story as fast as possible. So yeah, I decided tonight to be, a free talk of the Gundam Eternal. So yeah, 2 more stages, come on. And after that, the hard stages. In the show, the sniper is the one getting chased all the time, so the other one takes his role. Oh, really? Okay. Ribbons. Yeah, I only read the story in here, but they always shorten the battle scene, So I didn't know that lock-on Stratos becomes a bait so many times. Malam Jumat Kliwon. Yes, Frost, that's true. Yeah, that's why every Friday night, remember, like if we don't have anything happening in the Gundam, like last week in the Gundam we have the Master League, okay? So because of Master League, I didn't play any horror game. But if we don't have any Master League or anything new on the Gundam Eternal, then Friday night you can go to my channel and we're gonna play horror games together. Let's go. Waking Up the Player Base is gonna have even more enemies. Okay, where are you from, Vivi? Indonesia. Just auto the hard stages. Yeah. I'm autoing everything. I finished everything on day one. It took me like 70 hours on manual to be faster. Yeah, see, that's why I don't have the time, you know. I only can play Gundam at night. So I only have probably just 3 or 4 hours to play Gundam. That is if I don't do anything else. You know, like yesterday, I played Gundam but only talking about analyzing new units, banner and development diagram and then pulling for gacha. So I didn't even play anything on the Gundam Eternal yesterday. Just for you guys. Apa? Ooh, ribbons. Twin drive system. Reborn's Gundam. So ribbons riding a reborn. Let me see. It's true, right? That's reborn. Yeah, reborn. See, like very, very creative. You see, reborns piloted by ribbons. Yeah, this is the first time I knew the pilot for Reborn's Gundam is ribbons. You know, I did you know, see Reborn's Gundam in my you know, the previous Gundam game. What was it? SD Gundam Battle Alliance. Yeah, SD Gundam Battle Alliance. But I didn't know the pilot's name. You know. So yeah, creativity is at its bottom here. Maybe I think at this point they are doing it for the meme, you know, just so you guys keep talking about the 00 series. So it's a free promotional, you know, promotional strategy. It's a marketing. Everything is marketing. Fun fact: Ribbons VA plays ED Amurai. Oh yeah. 1 hour ago, people are talking about that. Reading and leveling newer units took most of the time, not really the actual finishing stages. But now I'm gonna be piloted by Beside Pain. Oh. Yeah. Beside Pain. Like, what kind of name is that? I'm saying we can see the 1 second transam. What is that? What is a 1 second transam? A man said, I don't like violence. Said the man named Grave. Oh my god, my throat. You know, fun fact, Gundam Kyrios was the SR alternative for Setsuna Attacker. So before the 00 series part 2 came out, if you want to use Setsuna Attacker and use him on a unit much better than the Zero Limit Break Exia, you use the Gundam Kyrios. 1 second trans arm is how lock on with revive. Is that a meme? I don't know. I probably need to watch the movie then to understand what you are talking about. Does that mean that lock on goes to trans arm for just 1 second and took a shot and that's it? The enemy died? Like that? I got 3 copies Tolgis, 2 copies of Razor, and bunch of SSI. will be the featured SSI. Got 17 fools. Only less 500 diamonds left. Oh my god. But you never got the wing Gundam? Damn. I'm gonna hope we can see War in Pocket Remaster of R08MS team. Wait, it was 1 second. Why did I remember to say? You can just search for that clip. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna search it later. So let's go. But first, we're gonna need to finish this. Like, look at that. Even the pilot all looks the same. I have no idea who are all of them. Ooh, thanks for the subscribe. And we get day changed. Cinnamon, welcome to the stream. It was a clutch move by Locke, but the transfer was used to dodge healing's attack and counter. Oh, okay. That sounds cool. Oh yeah, I can grab this. Ta-da! Let's continue with the stage. Okay, the last stage. No, you are wing Gundam. Ah, that's too bad. Yeah. But yeah, the thing about the gacha game is that it comes back to your luck. You know, that's why every time I play gacha games, there are 2 rule of thumbs that you always must remember. The very first one is that in every single gacha game, a unit with 1 level rarity lower, if you have a lot of duplicates on that one, it will always be stronger than a 1 rarity higher but without any duplicates. So for example, in the Gundam game, a 0 limit break UR unit will always be weaker than a maximum limit break SSR unit. A 0 limit break SSR unit will always be weaker than a maximum limit break SR unit. A 0 limit break SR unit will always be weaker than a maximum limit break R units, and so on. Okay, that's the rule of every single gacha game, and they will always have to follow by that rule. Otherwise, the gacha game will never be balanced. Okay, because if a 0 limit break SSR unit, if a 0 limit break UR unit always stronger than a maximum limit break SSR unit, there is no point for you at all to even build an SSR unit. Because the moment you get your hand on a UR unit, you will always replace your SSR unit by that UR unit. Okay? Because they will always be stronger. So the game goes into balance only if people are still able to use the SSR unit to beat the UR unit. Okay. So that's the rule of thumb of the gacha unit. And the second one is that whenever you play a gacha game, always follow your luck. Okay. So if you like a Wing Gundam, like for example, you really love Wing Gundam, okay, I love this guy. Or maybe the game, because this game doesn't have a tier list, that's what makes this game really, really good, okay? Other gacha games have a tier list, and tier list is always very subjective, okay? If the person who make that tier list is stupid, the tier list is useless, okay? The tier list is also stupid, okay? Because it is subjective, okay? It depends on the creator of the tier list. So if you find out that Wing Gundam is the strongest unit in the game, you must have Wing Gundam, or you love Wing Gundam, you must die get a Wing Gundam. And the game doesn't give you Wing Gundam at all, do not force yourself to try and still build a Wing Gundam team, okay? Because maybe you happen to have for a chance that maybe you get, strike freedom, If you try to get your hands on the Wing Gundam, but on the way you actually MLB your strike freedom, and then you finally get a copy of your Wing Gundam, okay? So a zero limit break Wing Gundam will definitely be weaker than an MLB strike freedom. So always follow your luck, and especially when you are building a team, okay? When you pull for gacha and then you see, oh, I actually have a ton of unstoppable units, but I have only one one-shot killer unit, okay? And that is my favorite. So it's better for you just to build your unstoppable team instead of forcing yourself into using the one-shot killer team. Okay? So that's the rule of every single gacha game. So that's why yesterday, if you watch my pool, my gacha pool, there's a viewer that has been with me for a long time, and I know he has been here for a long time because he mentioned that, Vivi, you once mentioned that the gacha always gives me the units that I need, not the one that I want. So that was the sentence that I said a long time ago when I first started playing this game, okay? Because the very first time I did gacha on the season 0 or season 1, yeah, the game keeps giving me a Psychomu unit, okay? So in the end, it turns out that the Psychomu unit is the the most versatile tech in this game. Okay, so I was lucky I got that. I built a Psychomu team, and then I ended up, we keep winning the Master League from the very first time I played this game. So everything that I got in here eventually becomes something that I need exactly at that point in time. So just like the Double O Racer, like on my analysis video, I mentioned that you have you need to keep 2 Double O Racer copy in your account, okay? Because in case you actually want your Double O Racer to die, if you have MLB Double O Racer, it will be very hard for him to purposely die. So you do need a zero limit break Double O Racer for that very specific purpose, because he can cheat that, and his cheat that ability stops the enemy's chance tap, and that is a very important strategy in Master League, okay? So because of that, I analyzed that, I thought about that strategy. It's a theory crafting. So apparently when I did the gacha, they really give me 2 copies of Double O Racer. Yeah. So it really gives me the things that I need, not the things that I want. let's continue with this hard stage. Let's go. Wait, wing on auto is a dumb. Yeah, just now he happened to hit the most enemies. Transam seem better for me than the things that people do. But yeah, it just looks much cooler, right? Because the seat thingy only has an animation of an exploding seat, and that's it. The eye becomes lifeless, and the Gundam suddenly becomes OP. But the 00 units, the Gundam becomes pink, and we all know if you are a lover of pink colors, pink is good. Hey, that's me. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's you, Frost. I think. I don't know. I just remember someone mentioned that. Yo, BB, are you done checking all the new units and pilot? No, not yet. I did. I already checked them all yesterday. You know, so you can just watch my yesterday live stream. I already analyzed everything. It's a 4 hours video, so good luck watching that. Transam is just a big Char reference. What reference? Char doesn't have Transam. Char only has his own piloting skill. And he is very, very fast at that. Hey, Mr. Bushido. I think this is lore accurate battle, you know. Like they are all attacking him and he just keep getting stronger and stronger. Oh yeah, and also the Gundam H2. You see, I need a level 7 beam debuff, and they give me the Gundam H2. Hehehehe. So happy. I get everything I need in this account. And yeah, I really wish so hard for Sinanju, and they released a repullable banner. So I can just take my time to getting my Sinanju. While their fight is on the atmospheric. No, let me just bring out my atmospheric team then. I end up SSP my OOR final and SV Setsuna SR. Well, if you do love the 00 series, then yeah, it's up to you. You know, it comes back to your team again. Like, can you actually put him in your team or not? You see, if you cannot, if you don't use that unit a lot of times, then there's no point SSPing anything basically. So yeah, use him a lot of times then. I think the 00 Racer doesn't really require SSP converting. Yes, the SSP weapon is actually really strong, but he already has a 5 range weapon to begin with. So just by SP converting is already good enough. It's already a strong unit. Ransam in the show says it triples the unit's performance and makes it red, and Shell is the red command, and Izaku is known to be 3 times faster than normal. Okay. I get what you mean by reference. But I don't know, probably it's just so happened that maybe that's the only thing a Gundam can do to look much better than than he previously was. Like, in fantasy games or fantasy movie, you can show the person getting super strength and then getting faster or using magic, then heal himself or getting back from the dead, etc. But in a robot movie, the only thing you can do to a robot is just makes it faster. Like, they cannot just suddenly get stronger, like super strength kind of thing, because they don't use muscle. It's a freaking robot. So what logic gives them the ability to suddenly live like 10 times what they normally can do? The joint is still the same. All the metallic thingy they have still the same. The only thing that can probably happen on them is just the machine propulsion getting faster, just like a car. Like a car, if you upgrade a car, then they cannot just suddenly halfway in the race become stronger that they can smash wall. They can just go faster. Yes, they suddenly release much burst in the middle of the race, but cannot just go stronger. Okay, and they definitely cannot use magic. They cannot just suddenly rebuild themselves in the middle of the battle, like revive themselves. Like when they already explode, then suddenly miraculously all the parts come back together and become a Gundam again. There is no such thing can happen. So yeah, that's the only thing that can happen to a Gundam. So it just happened that it referenced the Char, because that's the only thing they can do. And maybe I'll try Setsuna Defender on my OOR SSR, while my OOR you are piloted by the old guy I got from Black Chambers, name as SVP. Yeah. Put Setsuna Defender on 00 Racer SSR. It's gonna turn out really, really great. Yo, how are you? The SSR 00 Racer also looking great. What's your thought on that? Yeah, it's good. You can SP convert him. It's good. It's okay. I've been mentioning this for the last, I don't know, half an hour, I think. It's great, but only if you do use that guy. Like, for example, for me, I don't build a 00 series team. So there is no point for me SSP converting a 00 Racer. You see, no matter how good he is. Turn A has nano machines. Yeah, it just, I don't know. Like, what does nano machines do? It doesn't bring him back from death, right? It's more like he stopped other robots from doing anything. I think that's what I heard from my friend about the third A. He can do a little bit of technological magic. That's all. I think it's a time machine, or no, the time machine is 001, right? The turn A, yeah, he is the closest thing to magic, I think. But I forget what he can do. There you go. Thanks for thanks for coming, Sapir, Sapri. Which makes all the bullshit you say can happen with turn A. Oh yeah. Yeah, and also that's why when I asked my friend like who among every single Gundam in existence, who is the strongest, and he mentioned turn A. Silk mentioned turn A. So that's that.
進めば2つ
Because they revive Char by making alternative universe. So. No, the alternative universe is more still scientific, you know, because it's a scientific thing to have an alternative timeline. And then in the alternative timeline, they happen to still have a Char that is alive, and there's Zion who is winning. And then they make a wormhole, which is also scientific, you know. It's all a space thing, not really magic, you know. Oh no! I take my word back, okay? Like I was gonna say that unlike a magic that can shoot a fireball out of your hand, and then suddenly I remember there's a freaking God Gundam who shoot a freaking Kamehameha out of his hand. Yeah, I think if we're talking about magic, then the Mobile Factor G Gundam has magic there. Yeah. Wait, Unicorn has the reality warping bullshit. Yeah, I didn't build OSK team, so I'm not SP most of the powerful OSK unit. Yeah, and the Ultron Endless Pulse is great though. Oh, yeah, I think I analyzed Ultron. Ultron is okay. Not really that OP, but an okay thing. Maybe I should make a separate video out of my analysis for the development diagram. But I'm gonna do that probably after I unlock all the units from the development diagram. Okay. Because I need to do it in my own account, so as to have a leisure time with my account to analyze things. Because if I use my friend's account, Silvarian's account, then I need to do that when he is not playing. You see the Ultron. What is the Ultron can do? I forgot. What do you think about the ultimate unit from 00 series? Can do map debuff 30%. Yeah, I'm gonna ultimate to upgrade him straight away. That's how good he is. So, let me see. What was it just now? The Ultron, right? Ultron. This is it. Wait. Okay. Yeah. The problem with Ultron is that the SSP weapon is a melee. Okay. So definitely not really that usable in PvP, because in PvP he will then use his Dragon Fang weapon the most, and it doesn't have enough power to be considered that good. And then after that, attack increase, yes, attack stats increase is high. He can go to 13,400 attack, which is really good. But we currently have a ton of units. Like in every single series now, there is always one unit that is like him. So for the IBO series, there's the what is that? The range one. In IBO series, there is this unit. This one, the Gundam Flauros, yes. In the Barbatos, there's Gundam Flauros. And then in the Endless Walls, there's Ultron. In the Gundam X, there is the Leopard Gundam. This one, Gundam Leopard Destroy. And after that, in the Gundam H2, there is this guy. Gundam H2 Double Bullet. They are all the same. They are a unit with two attack up abilities, making them having a really high attack. And so then they are like, if you want to try finishing their eternal road, they are going to be your main damage dealer. And because they are going to be your main damage dealer, if you want to deal even higher damage with them, you SP convert them. So yeah, they are an SP conversion potential. But if you ask me, nowadays that thing becomes, like common. This is a common thing in every single development diagram nowadays. So nothing really special anymore. Like Penelope is in the Hathaway, and then what else? Like there are a lot, something like that. So yeah, what is the Hathaway? Oh, there it is. The Hathaway, the Penelope. Let me check. Does he has a counter abilities? No, it doesn't have a counter abilities. Okay, let's continue with the stage. Hopefully they give Sabanya or Harute with double Okwan in future, or standalone banner will be okay. Yeah, I guess now we can know for sure that the double Okwan will probably either be an attacker or a support unit, okay? It won't go back to a durability unit again.
死はしない。
Should have used the wing gun in here, right? Can kill a ton of enemies.
終わらせる。
What if a unit have a 50% debuff but in a snipe map attack? What are your thoughts if they do that? About map attack, I've been waiting for a unit that has a very strong snipe attack. Yeah. But if you are a new subscriber, then you wouldn't have heard me talking about that. I think I mentioned that in season 3. Yeah, I mentioned that in season 3. I've been waiting for a unit with a snipe weapon ever since they released GP02A. Because a snipe weapon, supposedly, because it only targets one enemy, so it supposedly deal high damage. It's a snipe after all, okay? Or either long range or either give it a very long range or a very high damage, okay? So if they really release a map weapon that deals very high damage but only target a single enemy, I will go all out on that unit. If it comes out in a banner, I'm gonna MLB that unit for sure. Because a snipe map weapon is unblockable, unavoidable, uncounterable. Okay? Nothing can stop that snipe unit from killing the target unit. So it can bypass the enemy's support defense, it bypass the enemy's defense mechanism, it bypass the enemy's sway, it bypass everything. So whatever you shoot with that weapon will definitely die. That's also what happens when I played SD Gundam capsule thingy. What is that? Capsule gacha, I forgot the name. SD Gundam capsule fighter, yeah, SD Gundam capsule fighter. When I played that game a long time ago, you know, back then, because it is also a gacha game, a lot of players gacha, you know, and pull like Red Ashtray and then the Freedom and then the gacha, the Wing Gundam, etc. You know, they want to make their gacha unit strong. But back then, I played with Silvarians. And you know what we used? We both just used a GM sniper. And we killed everything. Why? Because it's a freaking GM sniper, you know. You know we can exploit this kind of things in a game, you know. So a GM sniper apparently is a very weak unit. The only thing that he is good at is that he has high attack stats. Okay, and then because in that game, you know, in every gacha games, a material to upgrade your units is rarer, more expensive, and harder to obtain compared to an upgrade material of an SR unit, or an R unit, or a normal unit. So the GM sniper was actually an R unit, so we can just maximum upgrade that unit with the least amount of material. Okay, like I just started playing the game and I can already max upgrade my GM sniper. So he gets his attack very high. And you know what a GM sniper attack is? Yes, a freaking snipe. So in the SD Gundam Capsule Fighter, me and Silvarians played as GM Sniper, and we just one-shotted everything from outside the map. Yeah. So yeah, that's a map. That's a map weapon. So I've been waiting for a unit with an OP snipe map weapon attack. And if they release that unit, I will go freaking all out and MLB that unit straight away. Okay. And I'm hoping that unit to be a heavy arm or a Cherubim Gundam or any sniper kind of Gundam, the one that Lock on Stratos use, you know, whatever the name of the Gundam is. That one. Yeah. Also, if they release the UR version of that, it's definitely gonna be OP. So yeah, so for those of you guys who now are thinking about this, yes, look forward to the day you see that kind of unit. Okay.
いい感じですね。この調子で頑張りましょう。
Oh my lord, that's take me back SDGO. Yeah. Being called an old subscriber and a new subscriber in the same stream feels funny. Gacha berapa diamond bang di banner Anif? Baguskah hasilnya? Berapa diamond ya kemarin ya? Gue lupa. Narik berapa biji ya? Bentar. Habis ini ya. 70 pool. So 7 times 3,000 is 21,000. I pulled 21,000 diamonds. And this is what I got. 2 Tolgis, 2 Double O Racer, 2 Wing Gundam. And then a bunch of other UR. I did get a Freedom. And then I get Marina. And then I get... What else? What else did I get yesterday? I forgot. You can just watch my my live stream from yesterday. Two pieces for each unit, yes. 2 pieces for the new unit from the banner. I can't remember the other duplicate units. Oh, I got Easy 8. Yeah, I got Easy 8. So that was nice. I finally got, Zero Amada. Even though it's a little bit too late, because I already have the replacement, the SSR Zero Amada. So lucky. Yeah, I'm lucky. Viva, I'm gonna tell you the most stupid thing that I have done in this game. Okay. Is it being stupid? The most stupid thing you can do is being stupid. Mine was 33k diamonds, man. Got 3 tall gears, 3 wing zero, and 1 double orator. Wow, that's nice. Which is wasting all my diamonds from release on the standard banner to get Barbados. Not really that stupid, actually, you know. I did almost the same. When the game first came out, I used all of my diamonds on the standard banner just to start up, just to jumpstart my account. You know? Because when we first started the game, you know, you don't know where your direction is. So I mentioned just now, you know, when you play a gacha games, leave your account to Lady Luck. Okay, whatever the game gives you as a unit, that's what you need to build. So because at the very beginning, I have no unit at all. Okay, so I don't know where to invest my material. Which unit should I upgrade? Because I can use every single unit. You know, when you go to the stage, you can use any unit on the second team. Okay, so what unit should I upgrade? Should I finish the story stage with the least amount of upgrade? Like for example, when I do the Mobile Suit Gundam, like I don't need to upgrade my RX-78 to max, right? If I can just clear this game without a max level RX-78. Because if I know that RX-78 will be useless in the other stage, that means it's a waste if I upgrade RX-78. Same thing with Zeta, everything. So if I can finish the stage without without upgrading anything, so then which unit should I upgrade? You know, that I can use to be my main team. To know that, you need to pull first. Okay, you need to pull first and see what are the UR units the gacha gives you. And then after that, you analyze your account. Okay, do I have a lot of one-shot killer unit? Do I have a lot of unstoppable unit? Do I have a lot of Psychomo unit? And then after that, you see, okay, I get a lot of Psychomo UR units. Like, that's what happened to me. Okay, I have a lot of Psychomo UR units. So I'm going to build a Psychomo team. So then I level up my Psychomo unit, okay, to clear the early stages. So when I go to the Mobile Suit Gundam, the Mobile Suit Gundam story, I use, what was it the very first time? I think I upgraded the Zeta Gundam. yeah. I think I upgraded the Zeta Gundam to clear the stage. Yeah. And then I keep upgrading my Psychomo. And then on season 1, I think. Yeah. No. Season 0. Yeah, on season 0. Then the second banner they released, the very first banner that they released is a one-shot killer, the Strike Freedom. And because I already gacha on the premium unit assembly, I got, in here I got Lesine. You know, I got Striker Custom, I got Lesine, I got New Gundam, I got the Narrative Gundam. No, I didn't get the Narrative Gundam. I got the Phoenix. Yeah, I got the Phoenix. And then I got the Aerial. Yeah, that's what I got from my gacha. So I knew that I have Lesine, I have New Gundam, I have Phoenix. So I built a Psychomo team. I actually upgraded my Lesine. Okay, I upgraded my Lesine to clear up the early PvE stages. And they released the Strike Freedom banner. And that's a one-shot killer. So I know that I am building a Psychomo team. I'm not gonna be building a one-shot killer. So I skip the Strike Freedom banner. Okay, because I know I don't have enough diamond. I don't have enough resources to go all out on a banner yet. Okay, because it's useless if I force myself to pull on a banner and I totally didn't get lucky with the banner and I used up all of my diamond without getting any UR units. Okay, that's the worst thing that can happen as for a free-to-play players. So I skipped the Strike Freedom banner and I was hoping the next one will be the one that I will build. And apparently the next one they released a freaking Zeta and Do. So I went all out on that one. Just spent all of my diamond on there. Okay, and then that's it. I got Lesin, I got New Gundam, I got Zeta, I got Do. Okay, so my Psychomo team was perfect already from the very beginning and the Phoenix Gundam. Okay, I got 5 Psychomo. But I didn't get the supporter. Luckily, the supporter is a non-limited supporter. So on the third banner, when it was the GP02 banner, I wanted to get the GP02 for a map weapon. It will help me a lot in clearing PvE stages, but the banner gave me Battle Torchica. So yeah, ever since season 0, I've already been winning all of my Master League. Even when I was still weak, even when my account was not ready yet, I can already beat all the pay-to-win players in the Master League. Because back then, there are not many bots, you know. The Master League Season 0, you actually battle a real player. And I won! With just a Psycho Gundam and a Gundam G-Quax. I beat an MLB Strike Freedom back then. So yeah, it was fun. It was a fun history. Fun history lesson. So I guess we finished everything. Yeah, so that's it for tonight's stream, I guess. Nothing else to do anymore. Yep. I need to build my units first before I attempt the Eternal Road. Okay. And what else? Yeah, I'm already used up my AP. Probably just developing. Yeah. Just develop this one. Should I? I got MLB Aerial next year because of that, and Barbados only came because of exchange. Mainly supporters. Now that I think of it, it's not as stupid as I thought it. Yeah. See? When I started URX here was the one that carried me in story mode. Oh. Can I aim for Strike Freedom for mid returns? Do we try the Eternal Road? It's not that hard. If you can precision, right? No. We don't have any more time now. And I'm already tired, so let's just rest. Or I can just, do a couple of the repullable gacha. Let's see my luck. I'm gonna take a look at the SR units in this development diagram, because yesterday on the analysis I only analyzed the SSR units. So once I fill up my development diagrams, I'm going to analyze all the SR units. Okay. The SR, the R units, okay. Sometimes you can find a hidden gem, who knows? See? So there is that. Ooh, thanks for the subscribe, Henry. Welcome to the stream. You're very, very late. Because we are almost done here. Heads up for the 00 Eternal Road in the second phase. No, heads up. No, that's not a heads up, that's a spoiler. I'm not gonna read that. So, let's upgrade this Wing Gundam. Yeah, my favorite. Okay, there's that. Yeah, let's just do a couple of this gacha and then we're gonna sleep. Let's go. So you need assembly. Gonna see if I get Sinanju with a lot of useful SSR. We're looking for a better freedom SR. That's right, they did end up making a support heavy arms. Yeah. I'm hoping the UR version will be an attacker, so that will be the final one. They already have durability heavy arms. Now they have the support heavy arms. So yeah, it's confirmed that the UR version later on will be an attacker. Till this day, I still haven't claimed the Bigire Pente because I don't build OSK and still hate it killed Maria. It's a really good unit, you know. But it was back then before they released the Gundam Age 2. Now, if you do have a Gundam Age 2, you can just replace the Bigire Pente with the Gundam Age 2. But it's still good enough because it has a 5-range weapon. So I am going to analyze further before I decided to upgrade the ultimate unit from the 00 series. See, because his strength is on his map weapon. So map weapon, I don't know the behavior of the AI with the map weapon. Like it's usually unpredictable. So if I need the map weapon, then only then I will upgrade it. But I think most likely I will just ultimate upgrade one, the unit, that one, because the map weapon will already be upgraded to level 60 buff, right? With just ultimate upgrade once. So I will definitely upgrade it once, the 1 million upgrade, just to increase the debuff level, so that I can use him just for the debuff, but not for damage, not for something like the Bigire Pente. I put the Bigire Pente in my main team. Now the ultimate unit from the 00, I'm probably not gonna put him in my main team. Only if I do need an AoE defense down debuff, then I will use him. Do you like the Prometheus Gundam? It's the upgrade of the heavy arms. Oh really? I don't. That's the first time I heard about Prometheus Gundam. Let me check. Oh, that looks so cool. Yeah, I definitely loving it. Wow. That's nice. Yeah. I like it. And fun fact, a long time ago there was this game called Pantheon the Legend. Yeah, it was an iOS game, Pantheon the Legend. I played that game when I first bought iPhone. So in that game, my best unit was Prometheus. So yeah, it all circles around. Pantheon the Legend is a Greece mythology gods card game or card gacha game. You know, it's a gacha of a card game. So yeah, I got really lucky with the Zeus family. So I got Zeus, I got Hera, I got Apollo, I got Hermes, I got all of the Zeus family tree, and then suddenly I got my hands on Prometheus, like a limited. It's kind of like a limited unit in that game back then. So I was really happy. Like it was my rarest card, the Prometheus. What is this in Anju? I got the UR Justice in the free pool now, in the UR Freedom. Why? Why do you want to mix them together? They are not good mixed up together. Yeah, just 1 million it, the 3 million of alt double O is just stat buffs. Yeah, so then you have sold out. Hey, Blue Destiny. Where's Sinanju? You'll have a long time, you know, for this winner. I can just take my time. Just keep doing this in my free time. It's a waste of free time, you know. But still, like, I cannot complain if I'm a free to play players, you know. I need to do my best to be strong enough like a pay to win players. That's how you play games, you know. Like spending money doesn't mean that you're getting stronger, or you're buying units, or you're buying strength, or you're buying power, or anything, you know. What you're buying is actually time. You know, when you are paying for a game like a pay to win, you are buying for time. Because every single day always have a limit. Ooh, Sinanju. Wait. I'm gonna continue that later. The fuck, it sucks. Yeah, okay. So yeah, back to the story again. Where was I? Oh yeah. As a pay-to-win players, you are buying time because every single game has a maximum. Okay, like I said this yesterday, in this game, your maximum is 10 units. You cannot bring more than 10 units in one go. So as long as you have MLB 10 units, you are as strong as a pay-to-win players. Okay, if you have 2 MLB supporter and 10 MLB units that can be put in those 2 supporters, that's it. There is no difference between you and a Kraken, because a Kraken can also only bring 10 units, no matter how many units MLB he has. You can only go with 10 units. So that is the limit of the game. So when you are paying for your game in here, you are buying time. Because for a free-to-play players to reach a 10 MLB unit and 2 MLB supporter, you need to play these games for 3 years. So a pay-to-win players can achieve that 3 years. The pay-to-win players can achieve what a free-to-play players can do in 3 years. They can achieve that by buying things in this game in 1 month, okay, or 2 months, or 3 months, depending on the amount of money you spend. Okay. So you are buying time. So if you are a free-to-play players, be consistent. Do not get burned out when you are playing games. Be consistent, and keep doing your best for 3 years. After 3 years, you can also become a whale. Okay. Hey, Sinanju. Okay. Let's see. Dang it. Why? Why they give me Saki units? Let's just continue this some other day. Yeah. So, and also do not make mistake as a free-to-play players. Like for example, oh my God, I upgraded for example Wing Gundam in here, okay? And then suddenly Wing Gundam is no longer relevant. Okay, I make a mistake for upgrading the Wing Gundam. For example, okay? So you are wasting time. Because now you need to start from the beginning. Imagine that you don't have the Wing Gundam. You are set back 3 limit break materials that you spend on the Wing Gundam. So you need to keep playing again to replace the limit break materials that you use on your Wing Gundam if you make a mistake. So that's why investing in a unit becomes a really, really important decision for a free-to-play players. You cannot just leisurely waste your diamond. You cannot leisurely waste your SP conversion material, your SSP conversion material, okay? Your limit break material, you also need to carefully decide on which one you upgrade. Only then you can catch up to the pay-to-win players. Okay? Because I love Seed, no other reason for. So, now that I have my double, I can focus on my other favorite series, and I will start saving for the UR Strike Freedom when that comes back again. Probably gonna be a long time until the UR Strike Freedom comes back again. If you realize you're gonna get an accidental one. May I ask, why do you want a lot of SSR? I'm pretty sure you have quite a lot of SSR. The SSR from the one are one of the best that we got. I already explained just now to you, okay? As a free-to-play players, I need to get all the advantages that I can get from this game. So if I can get more more SSR unit from here, or if I can get an SSR unit that I haven't got before, that gives me one step closer to be a whale. Okay, so it's up. What other units you want with Sinanju? I want something like maybe the Gyaradoga from the one with the pilot. Who is it? The blue Gyaradoga with the pilot. I forgot the name. And then basically just any unit with a new icon on it. If it is a new unit, I can always just limit break it using the SSR limit break material. So as long as there is a new unit and I use it, then it's good. Okay. And also something like, probably if I can get my hands on something like this one, Neui ZL2, this is great, and then maybe something else that it's quite good, then I don't mind. Like for example, if I get Alfred one more copy of this, it's great. So yeah, anything other than a freaking Rose Gundam like just now, or the Calamity Gundam, you know, the Sword Calamity, I will never ever use this unit. So I don't want a copy of it. Yeah. Like, look at this. I already have a ton of this golden thingy. So I don't need any more of them. So anything is better than the 2 units I got just now. Man, I just don't have that much patience to keep doing it again and again just for a good of SSR right now. Maybe the double O I get, but why do you not LB wing? Because I don't use wing. Simple reason, you know, because I don't have a good team for a wing. Okay, like if I want to MLB something, it's better for me to MLB a God Gundam. It's better if I MLB the Caliban because I already have a perfect team for them. Okay, so the Wing Gundam, I don't really have anywhere to put him to be on a perfect team. You know, like just now I'm using the specialized unit team, but the specialized unit supporter is not a limited one, so it's not the highest. You cannot unlock the highest potential of the Wing Gundam Zero. Oh, you mean LBing with the copy? Oh yeah. I thought you mentioned that why don't I gacha the Wing Gundam anymore? No, because I don't need the Wing Gundam to be at limit break 1 right now. Okay, I don't need him to be strong. I'm currently just using him for PvE stage by now. So with 2 Wing Gundam, I want to see if I ever get to a stage where I need to use 2 Wing Gundam's map weapon. Because this is a very unique map weapon, you know. Like, if you just pull 5 Wing Gundam, why not go to a stage and bring a freaking 5 Wing Gundam, you know? Like, just go here, build a team, and put all the Wing Gundam in here, you know, like so. Where is it? Where's my Wing Gundam? Wait, where is my Wing Gundam? There we go. There's a wing, and I put wing, and then another wing. Just imagine this is a wing. Where is it? The Wing Gundam. Yeah, the wing. See, if I put 5 limit break 0 Wing Gundam, I can clear every single PvE stages with ease. Those are 5 moving map weapon. Okay. I don't need the Wing Gundam to be strong by himself. His gimmick is his map weapon. So the more I have, the more map weapon I can shoot out. Also another reason I got your justice is because it's the same pool I got Cesar Memory and Razor Murazakus with the pilot. So I got 3 units and pilots that I wanted to law. Okay. By the way, if you look at the aerial rebuild, face it looks like a UU face. Really? What is it? This one? UU. Are you talking about that one or are you talking about this one? This one. UU. Would it be possible by now that you have all SSR units? No, I don't have every SSR unit. It doesn't have Alex. Yeah. Oh, does Alex comes with pilot? No. I want to make a good double O team. How many copies do you have of Wing and double 0? Finding 4 or good pilots be the next thing to do. Yeah. So a unit needs a good pilot. Like for example, why I upgrade XK in a heartbeat? Because this is an Alaya Vinaya type E. Okay. So the moment the day comes when I get my hands on this guy, I will put the pilot on this and this. Okay. So yeah. Everything I do has a reason. Even though sometimes I say no reason particularly, but deep down I have a feeling that that unit is going to be very, very important later on. Okay, so yeah, that's it for tonight's stream, guys. So thanks for watching, and for good pilots for 4 copies of the games. Yeah, we already have that. We have the Elan Ceres, we have the 3 hero Yui, and then we have no, only 2 hero Yui is good, and then we have Quattro. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for tonight's stream, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you the next time I stream. So yeah, bye bye, good night.